even in iTunes.
Hello, Ustream!
Hey, Ustream! Same kind of concept. Anything bigger.
Why don't you this is weird.
But yeah.
I don't understand PCs. It looks totally different. And on my computer, there's just options for the title of it, the description of it, the description of the podcast as a whole, how long it is, everything.
That's so weird. Yeah, so I don't know. Hey, if it's showing up on a Mac, that's cool.
I wonder why it's doing that.
But if it's just mine, I mean, who cares?
Well, there's no, because the other podcasts you subscribe to have
everything.
Show descriptions. So.
Maybe it's because I subscribed to the podcast before it was an official feed yet.
Yeah.
Testing it all, making sure it worked. So maybe it just thinks that's it, and like it's not going to update the feed on my computers. Does that make sense? Hi everybody, this is fun to watch. I hope.
I think something's up with the normal Twitter link because I tweeted it, but it's not. It's not on Twitter.
I did not get it either. Normal, where you at?
Where are you at? Where are you at? What the fuck is this? Oh boy. Oh, hold on, guys.
What? Yeah, I didn't see that tweet come through, and you know what I mean, bro? Ooh, do you guys still have that cake?
Gone.
The hell, I was just. I haven't.
Hey-oh! We got another follower.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
We're just hanging on our phones, being real cool.
Being real cool.
Yeah, if you guys want to pull your phones out and just start using your phones, that'd be great. Join
just
the
like
party.
us, hanging out.
Join the sweet, sweet party. Yep, bye-bye. They left.
I'm trying to find.
Please, if this works.
What are you doing? That's amazing.
People can fucking vote.
Vote on your favorite!
Now I got out of the app and it won't let me back in.
Oh, it's covering up your body, though.
I'll figure it out.
It's covering up your sweet, sweet body.
I just want someone to actually vote. I want to see one.
Can I get one vote?
Yeah. And then I can turn it off. There's also, I don't know what this is.
I'm on our page on Ustream and it says we're not live. I was going to try to like...
I'm looking at it right here.
The shake again, keep it arrested.
That's last week's video. Well, do you want to... I was trying to like get to like the link for that live feed and then post that from our Facebook page because we have way more people who like the Facebook page than follow us on normal Twitter. We only like 10 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get the link for this current live stream because I'm on our channel, but there's nothing happening. It just shows our archived videos.
It doesn't show this one?
Mm-mm.
The one on my computer?
Mm-mm.
This bad boy?
Nope.
Brian typing right now?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Nope, nope, nope.
It's always done it before. Tweet it out.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Well, it's not even showing that we're live?
But I searched normal on Ustream and I'm on our like page.
Right.
And it shows all of our other videos, but it doesn't show our like current live stream video.
Let me post on Facebook.
I don't understand. Got figured this out. Learning curve. We're learning about curves.
Learning curves.
Who wants to learn some curves?
I like curves and want to learn those curves. Curvy, curvy, curvature curves.
sure that the controller that is on is
Can you
Logged
actually
in with
hold the
normal.
button down?
logged in with normal.
Yeah. And go to adjust devices and make sure the. Okay, good. Make sure that thing's not muted.
Huh? Hello!
Hello!
We're getting started real soon.
Just getting started, checking out our technical dips and solutions.
Our solutions.
Possible solutions to the probs. What are you guys up to? Get in the chat room and say what's up. Make sure to vote for who you like best, Brian, Leo, or Josh. Whichever one you
I
vote
was
for,
thinking about
that's
just
me.
doing Leo.
What if we were three friends named Leo who decided to do a podcast together?
Whoa, and we called it The Brian Show.
That'd be
Right.
so weird. Everybody would be like, we don't get it!
We'll riot! Take over a federal
We're
building.
gonna riot!
We are the militia!
Yeah, we're a militia.
Brian is the single member of the California militia.
Yeah,
He's always taking over things. Buildings.
mostly buildings.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Red Dragon?
Yeah, we have not.
Red Dragon.
Where are you listening from, watching from Red Dragon? Or both, I guess. Make sure to vote for who you like best.
Two different locations. Listening from one,
Listening from
watching
here.
from another.
Listening from my ears, watching from my eyes, bro.
Charade.
That'd be a good question. Red Dragon, we're sorry, we're just kind of getting set up here, but we're going to get into our sweet app. We do this every week. I don't know if you've seen us before, heard about us, saw us on the sides of buses in whatever town you live in,
Yeah, we're on all the buses.
saw us in your dreams, saw us at your house, like late at night when the lights are off and we're going through the fridge. We get hungry a lot.
I do actually. I forgot to eat my tuna today.
See? He forgot to eat his tuna. And so when we get hungry and we've forgotten to eat, and we break into people's houses and go into their refrigerators.
Yeah, we do.
All right. It has been tweeted out from Northern Oil and is on Northern Oil's Facebook.
Technical diffs over.
Ish.
Probs solved.
Okay, so there's an issue with this setup. I cannot see the comments.
Alright.
So somebody else, and they're not showing up in this chat.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just respond from there.
Okay.
And I guess I'll try to write in here.
Welcome from Canada, bro.
Welcome. My good man.
Red Dragon, I don't know if you know this, but there's a pretty famous Britney Spears quote that has to do with Canada.
I'm a slave for you, Canada.
And she says,
I'm a slave from Canada.
somebody asked her something about like what she likes about being a star, from back when she was like real big. What she likes about being a star or something.
Still real big, baby.
And she said that she loves that she gets to travel over the seas. Like she's been to Canada.
Whoa.
Oh man, she's smart. Retweeting, liking.
Yo, we got a tweet up.
All right, let's do a fucking podcast.
Shall we?
You guys want to?
What is happening?
I mean, shall we?
This is the Probably Sounds Awful podcast. Red Dragon. Have you listened before? I can't remember. I feel like it's kind of sounds familiar.
The
That
name is Famil.
Oh, Red Dragon voted for Leo.
Yeah!
That's bullshit.
Are we gonna see that bar fill up?
That's bullshit, Red Dragon. I'm not talking to you anymore. Red Dragon, I'm a sore loser.
Vote on the best sore loser.
Nice pick.
I'm kind of in love with the different tools of this, but I won't be able to run both of this stuff at the same time. So sometime if someone wants to switch doing this on their own phone, we can project pictures and videos if we're talking about them or thinking about them.
Well, I'm always thinking about that picture.
Oh, always?
Yeah. I gotta fucking turn off that sound.
I actually had an idea. It's not even really to talk about on the podcast, just for you guys, but like all the shit that we talk about or mention while we're doing a podcast, I feel like when we post the podcast, we should like put links and stuff to like where people could maybe look shit up if we were talking about it and they want more info.
For sure.
Oh.
Agreed. Put that in the description of
Should all the links go to Google?
of the episode, or on YouTube, or both.
No, like on our site, like on the site. So if people were going to go to our site to listen to the podcast, And while they were doing that, they're like, "Oh shit, they were talking. What's this science news that they were talking about? I want to know more about it." And then we have the link there for.
But all the links just take you to Google's homepage. You gotta look it up.
Sure.
Google it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Google it.
Just Google it.
Everything's just Google.com.
What was this show they're talking about? Like, oh, they got a link? Cool, it's a hyperlink. Oh, it takes me to Google.com. Oh,
yeah,
it just says,
yeah.
look for it.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's a really good idea.
I was actually thinking about making business cards, kind of like in that thing. That's it. Instead of just Google it, like Rob's, maybe like the front would be like Google, and and typed in the search bar is my name, and you flip it over, and it looks like search results with my information,
Oh, right.
including a headshot with see more images.
Right. Oh, that's cool too. I like that. I thought that'd be a fun thing to have, like, if we ever get big enough to need a store and we sell shit, but if we like made people's business cards for them, whatever their name is, and just Google it and send it out. I thought that was pretty funny.
Bob Medley, Google it.
Google it.
Aww.
Boom. Nobody. Donald Trump should be number 4.
You want Donald Trump number 4?
No, I want to start a podcast. Hopefully we get 5 none of us votes.
That would be
Oh,
nice.
none of
I need to
us.
see him flying.
Man, sometimes a wallet,
What do you mean? Table
sometimes
news.
table knives.
Sometimes table news.
Hurts my butt.
Speaking of wallet, oh shit, then it's A16.
What's that mean?
Powerball.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Speaking of wallet, are your wallets full of money?
Who won? After I checked my Powerball.
Powerball.
How much was it?
Joey.
500 million.
That's not even Mega Millions, that's the Powerball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the.
I think I won that, yeah.
Yeah.
You think you won?
I gotta check. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check. I think I won too.
If you guys won
Save it for the
500 million,
podcast.
can I have? Will you give me $1 million?
It's one of the times.
I would actually not.
Say the podcast.
Save it for the podcast.
You're an idiot.
Really? Idiot?
Oh, Brian got a vote from Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Sub-Zero!
Leo's got a vote. Brian's got a vote. Josh can burn in hell.
What's up, Joey87? Yeah, it is a long time no see. Thanks for coming back. Sub-Zero 1202, you're the best. What's up, what's up?
What's up? Brian pandering to his one vote.
Yeah, that's right. I love my one vote. Are we recording audio?
Yeah.
Hey!
Just waiting for everybody. Yeah, yeah.
Hey!
I didn't know where I'm-
Hey guys!
Where's the rock and roll hoochie goo?
What's going on? No, we do that in post now.
I do it in my brain. My brain.
In your
And
Brian.
my Brian. Hey guys,
Hey,
welcome
guys.
to the Probably Sounds Awful podcast.
Episode 13!
Number
Hey guys.
13. We are your hosts, starting with, on my left, Leo, Make Love and War, and Pizza Kovalik.
Thank you. Hi guys. That's me.
Nice to see you, man. In that order, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Pizza last. Interesting.
Stopping and deleting what we just did.
Oh,
Aw.
great.
Oh, everyone gets to see a redo.
That audio looked awful.
You streamers, you're in luck. This is a little behind the scenes footage. Yeah.
A
Wow.
little take 2 of the podcast. You already heard one of the nicknames that will be said.
The classic moment when we're actually podcasting, all of our voices get louder than the
Yep.
test.
Nice.
Okay. Well,
I
go ahead.
fucking love Blue.
I think it's because
right?
we start by talking loud at that camera, like because we do live video feed
Right.
before jumping into the podcast, and then we're just still talking at that
in
volume.
loud mode.
Because like our normal podcast thing is much different than, hey, look at the TV!
Hey guys.
Maybe we should just be quietly talking to the TV.
Quietly
Viewers.
talk, quietly soothe the
That
TV.
way, once the audio starts, like it has been for several seconds now.
Oh, we're live again, excellent.
Yeah, we're like, hey guys!
Yeah, clipped again. I gotta take 3, take 3.
Hey guys.
Hey guys!
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the Probably Sounds Awful podcast.
Choo choo choo!
Yes, man.
Episode number 13.
Lucky 13.
We are your 3 hosts, starting with, on my left,
Hello.
Leo, Make War. Nope. Aw man, take 3, you guys.
Oh my, are we serious? We gotta do all that again?
No.
I'm over it.
Leo, Make Love and War, and Pizza Kovalik.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Nice. Welcome, Leo.
On
Make
my
all those
right,
things.
I've got Brian, give me liberty, and give me death, and give me pizza!
Yeah!
Cobra Kennedy!
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. And I am your other host, Josh. Pizza, 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 Patton!
All right.
Nice. So good to see you.
So good to see you guys.
Very excited to see that written out.
Yep.
And he asked, like, hey guys, real quick, I wrote my nickname down. Pizza.
Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste.
I'm not
Control me.
I'm not very good at sensing trends, but I feel like I feel one with your nickname.
With the three nicknames. Like, would you say like a pattern?
Yeah, a pattern, a trend,
A pattern,
A theme?
Yeah.
Yes. All of these work.
And I think it's like war. I think it's war.
No.
It's either war or...
And liberty.
yeah.
Yeah.
And last names.
And last names.
Wow.
True.
Interesting.
The theme is that they have it before
Leo,
them.
we just nailed that.
Hashtag pizza.
Nailed them AF.
Hashtag nailed it.
Did you guys see this week that Pizza Hut came out with a clothing line?
Hope that's true.
Yep. And it's called Hut Swag.
Wow. What
And
are they
it's-
selling?
And it's just shirts and whatever, but it's like shirts and jackets. That like one of the shirts that I saw was it just said like "Zuh," and there's like a weirdly drawn piece of pizza, and then
Yeah.
it said Hut Swag with a piece of pizza hanging off it.
So, like, is it their actual brand of clothing? Like,
Yeah, it's like
they're like
Pizza Hut
creating
is behind
themselves.
this.
They're
Yeah.
It seems
sewing
like
them.
quite an
Yeah.
undertaking for a pizza company.
Like-
For somebody who makes food for a living.
But I feel like
being
so many
yo.
like people are like hipsters and millennials are gonna want to do that like ironically.
I am 100% buying each of you guys a pizza t-shirt.
Thank
pizza
you.
t-shirt?
For sure.
Yeah, there's gonna be like the white elephant gifts that just happen all year long.
Right. Wow, nice. Just like
Pretty
currently
cool, huh?
the Nicolas Cage pillows that people have.
Oh, goodness me! That's
I almost won
fantastic.
one at a White Elephant Christmas party 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like a couch pillow, stuffed very well with Nicolas Cage's big fucking like silly face on it.
Last year at a White Elephant, I almost won Nicolas Cage.
He was there as a gift?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kept getting traded.
Well, yeah, come on.
And everyone's like, "Oh, I don't want actual Nicolas Cage."
traded like for other things.
Right.
People like getting rid of him
I wonder
to get something else.
whoever he went home with that night. I wonder how it's been going the last couple.
Don't trade me.
Nice.
Solid.
And that is Leo's
Yep.
Nicolas Cage impersonation.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, hey, welcome listeners.
Hello.
Episode 13.
Welcome listeners, welcome viewers,
What?
welcome people creeping in our room in person.
Yeah, we see you little glowing eyes out there, your seedy little eyes
Beady
out there
little
staring
eyes.
at us. They're so seedy and beady.
little seedy little
What do
beady.
you guys think of?
Jumping right into topics.
Sure,
Topics, go.
topics. What do you guys think? No, what do you guys think of like creeps? Like people creeping around?
Like how so?
Like I don't know. Like if you saw
How'd they
someone
creeping?
like creeping around your apartment, like would you actually be like, "Hey, like what are you doing?" Or would you just be like, "That's a weird dude"?
I guess it depends on like the environment that I'm in. If it was just someone kind of just like if it was our garage,
tropical.
which we've had a tropical environment, and I saw someone creeping like
Yeah.
I'm in a tropical environment,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like. Who are you? Have
Yeah.
you brought food?
Yeah.
I've been stranded here for
Right,
a very long
right.
time. Do you have a way for us to
Nice.
leave?
I like Josh's idea of a tropical vacation is just him getting lost somewhere.
Any vacation, I'm stranded, right? No matter what.
Right out the
now,
gate.
just stranded. If there was someone hanging out in our garage, which we've had multiple break-ins,
Yeah, talk about
I would
that.
straight up say, do you live here? Do you have a key? Which one is your car?
I've always fantasized that somebody would be trying to get into my, like, not where I live now, but like in an apartment, door, and I'd be like, "Oh, you live here?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, what apartment number?" And then they say my apartment number, and then I just know that they're fucking. And I'm like, "Sorry, man, no thanks. You're not welcome here."
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we've had a lot of trouble with our garage, like
Yeah.
even to the point of like stolen
And
cars now.
at fucking Los Feliz at our first place, same
Yep.
thing. Fucking Baron got stolen.
Yeah, I think that's probably something to do with LA
Yeah.
in something too. So
For the listeners, we on our TV screen we have a survey going up that the live viewers can vote on. It says, "Who do you like most?" The choices are Brian, Leo, Josh, none of us.
Yeah.
So far, the results are 1 vote for Brian,
Yeah.
1 vote for Leo,
Yeah.
and 1 vote for none of us.
Yeah.
Josh is bringing up the rear.
Ooh.
Got stranded
and if
in the boats.
and let me see if I can say this correctly. Josh, pizza, 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 Patton.
Yeah, see, it's what my friends
Easy.
call me.
That was easy,
Yeah, my
yeah.
friends call it.
Yeah. They're like out of breath by the time like they or for the next sentence they have to take a deep one in.
Meanwhile, I'm eating all that pizza.
To answer your question, Leo, as a creep, I would just like to say that for all of us, we get a bad rap, you know, because of what everybody like says about us.
Because you don't walk normally either. Like sometimes I've seen you were like, all right guys, I'll see you later, and you get like really
like in a little
kind of
crouching
hunch up and you crouch,
position,
and you kind of like wander and look.
And
like
a lot of people,
right.
like when creeps grow old and they're like 80, 90 years old, we have a lot of spine problems. And we bend over, we can't stand up straight. And
Like,
there's not a lot of love for that.
Yeah, because like normal creeps, you're bending over. So like an old creep, your like face is like on the pavement.
Oh my god! Think of years of creeping.
You look like a human clothespin.
Yeah,
you're just folded in half.
My face is
years of creeping.
It will just be constantly bloody from just dragging on the street as I walk around. When I'm like that,
Look at that creep.
Yeah.
Look at that creep.
We don't get any respect.
What do you? Okay, now my next question, also not a topic.
Follow-up question, not a topic.
What do you guys think about 13? Are you in the boat that it's unlucky? Some say it's lucky.
I don't.
Because we're on episode 13.
And
As I
really care
grow
about luck.
old, I feel less and less importance is on any such thing as luck or bad luck or
Good luck or
mediocre luck. Yeah, that shit is bullshit.
What about creepy luck?
Now that's a different story because as a creep, we do have certain things that
Are lucky
for us.
What's the thing that's lucky for creeps?
No
Not
problem.
for normies.
When you're say when you're at the gym, and you happen to you don't happen to. You're standing there on purpose. Right? You're standing
Classic creep.
right at that angle where when the ladies' locker room door opens. You stand at the angle where you get the best view of inside.
Yes.
And like a good luck for a creep day is when a woman who isn't really paying attention like holds the door open for a really long time, and then you just get this like sweet ass gaze in the ladies' locker room. Yeah, and before you know it, your pants are down, you're touching your balls.
Creep.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
It's really creepy.
It's a good luck day for a creep. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's a good luck thing.
It's been one of my best recently.
Yeah, that's a lucky thing to happen for a creep. But what number 13 is considered like bad luck. Like a rabbit's foot is considered good luck for normal people. What would be a thing that would be if this happened or a creep found some object like what would creep? It's like the 21st of February. It's lucky creep day.
Oh right.
What are some like lucky tokens that creeps like?
Interesting.
Again, it's being a creep at the table.
Yeah, for our token creep.
No, of course. I'll say this: like if I'm walking down the street, just going for a walk with my dog or whatever, and I kind of trip and then I look down and there's a brand new pair of binoculars. That's pretty good luck for a creep.
Just finding binoculars.
Yeah, because I'm just going to use those binoculars.
Sure.
That's like a good. I hang that on my keychain, carry that around with me everywhere.
Right.
Nice.
I mean, it's real heavy, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Yeah.
Can I just say real quick what I think is probably one of the best things that I've recently thought of? I haven't implemented it yet because I'm not going full creep yet.
Right.
Considering.
Leo and I
He's on the
have
creep fence.
been having a few meetings. I'd get him into the creep club.
So I'm thinking about buying mirror shoes. So that when I walk,
So on the tops of
the shoes, and if there's a young lady with a skirt, I look at my shoe. I'm like, I'm just looking at my shoe, young lady.
Yeah.
But really,
Are you announcing it out loud like that?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at my shoe.
Hey, he's learning. We're
Yeah.
gonna get him into full creep mode soon.
Yeah.
He's a creep noob.
So yeah, creep noob. I'm like trying to be polite still as well, but
Right.
I just look down and say, and I'm like, really, you guys know what I'm looking at. I'm looking right at that skirt
Oh, right at that
with that mirror shoe.
Yeah. Let me know if you can't find any. I got a couple of used pairs that I don't need
Nice.
anymore inside. Yeah, for a good deal. Good deal.
I like mirror shoes. I feel like anytime the sun is like bright and shiny,
Yeah.
like you're literally maybe not even thinking about it, but like a hole is burning on like a building next to you.
Right,
It's like the
right.
light is reflecting off of it. That sounds dangerous. I don't know if I'm a fan of that.
Oh man, he's decided not to become a creep.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Okay.
Right.
So again, guys, you can find us on Twitter, creeps or not, at normally_norm. Email us at normallynormalcrew@gmail.com.
Normally normal creep at gmail.com.
Creep, yeah, that will find some website, I hope, or email address. And the website itself is www.normallynormal.com.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
straight up
So that's where you can
legit
find us.
website.
But for those already watching and listening, thank you. We really do appreciate it. We are 13 episodes in. How was everyone's week? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, last time we recorded one of these was on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We started our 2016 with a pod.
With a bang.
With a sweet pod.
Sweet pod bang.
Yeah, we had talked last week about first of 2016. Any great firsts in the past week?
Let's see.
I bought my. This is going to be a a topic later on, but I bought my first ever lottery tickets. Powerball.
You bought your first lottery? Oh, of the year, right?
Of all time.
Oh, you've never put money
bought
on?
lottery tickets? No.
Oh, wow.
Never done that.
Nice.
I know creep.
I know creep. I'm a creep then because I bought lottery tickets.
Straight up
Yeah,
creep.
it is too.
If I have like an extra $1 just randomly in my pocket, I'm probably gonna put it towards like millions.
So 2 Powerball tickets.
I think not pretty often. I think more, and I probably once a month I think about winning the lottery and what I would do with the money, and even that's too much for me. I get mad at myself for fantasizing like that. But I would fucking like that money.
Well, we're gonna definitely get into that because I'm kind of curious about what.
One of our topics today is Mega Millions winnings.
It's like, I don't know whose topic it's going to be, but basically what you would do if you were super rich.
Wow.
Get into that.
Instantly, like super rich,
Like
instantly.
in one day.
Just blah blah blah.
Ooh. or Josh's crowd from last week.
I really quick would like to say thank you to SK Dakota 12 and Joey 87, 2 of our Ustream watchers who are giving us a lot of love right now. Appreciate that, guys. Welcome back.
I like that. Thank you.
Or girls, guys.
Checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail.
Okay, so one brand new thing of 2016 is Josh's first lottery tickets.
Yeah.
That's pretty wonderful.
I used our building's new washing machine.
Whoa!
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Love that.
So that's a first, and probably only for the year of laundry.
Yeah. That's no, you don't need to do laundry more than once a year.
Yeah, I'm switching my New Year's resolution to, you know what? No more laundry.
Yeah.
The stank is where I was at.
Did cavemen do laundry? Okay.
No.
Did dinosaurs do laundry?
No.
And if you want to be like anything, you want to be like dinosaurs and cavemen.
Dinosaurs and cavemen. Yeah, I don't know. How's everybody's New Year's resolutions going? We sticking to them?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've been not drinking
Nice.
and not using, except for Twitter, social media.
Very cool.
Yeah, I haven't been on Instagram or Facebook.
Oh.
I missed you. I'm only going to follow. I'm going to see how long until I can follow somebody else, but I was thinking of only following you, Brian.
On Instagram?
Like,
This is going to be a boring beginning of the year for you because I'm doing my best to just stay off of it.
fine.
Yeah.
Fine. See that.
I'll be back eventually.
You had mentioned on one of my pictures that I wasn't 6'1". I feel like I'm closer to 6'1" than I am 5'11".
I was trying to think of what. Well, you're missing 6 feet.
Well, I'm like 6.06. So I am closer to being 6'1" than I am being 6 foot, I guess.
All right, I just think that I need to take some measurements there.
Because I think you're like
only
6.5.
an inch shorter than me. I don't think so.
I think you're like 6.5. I think you're almost 6'3".
Oh, you think I'm a little bit taller than
Yeah.
6'2"?
Yes.
A little bit baller.
So that's I think I am like 2 inches shorter. I would probably say like.
I mean, I was
1.9
mostly
inches
just saying
shorter.
it just to fuck with you. I don't care.
No, it's fine because now I changed it to a 5'1" man, and I hope you're happy because I did that because of you.
I am a 5'1" man.
Only my only follower. I need to do whatever you say. I'll do. I'll make some sort of like joke, and then I'll absolutely change it.
All right, cool, deal.
So I want everyone, like, if all the pictures I take on Instagram ever, if I do, that are actually of me, to like look way shorter.
Yeah, like you can't.
So like, hey guys, let's take a picture. Oh, is this gonna go on Instagram? And then I have to like hunker down.
That'd be awesome if you just had this whole fake persona and you were this tiny man.
Patrick Devaney and Allie Devaney.
Yeah.
The two wonderful people. Patrick always told Allie about me, and before she met me during a college dropouts.
Oh yeah.
The show we did, and Patrick was like, "All right, listen, like Leo's a super great guy, but he's like, I think he's like 5 foot, he's like bald, super fat,
That's so great.
super fat." And then Allie was like shaking all of our hands and meeting all of us, and she's like, "Where's Leo?" And I was like, "Hey, I'm Leo." I was like, "Okay, no, you're not. No, you are not. You are very different."
Leo, listen, so at one point in your life you were short and bald and stupid or whatever. Now you're much better. You've grown.
Yeah.
So you haven't grown, but you're just not bald and fat anymore.
Right.
You're still short.
Yeah, what did you say? You said something like super passive aggressive.
I think it was just that.
Like, yeah, you're 6'1". Oh, yeah, right.
Okay, I didn't say it in that tone. Get out of here.
That's how I read all your posts.
Damn it. Just everything I say.
Hey, Brian, have my morning cup of coffee.
Brian's like written voice, and that's what he sounds like in a text.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I would imagine so. So yeah, I don't know. New laundry machine's pretty great. New washer.
Loving that.
It's $1.50 for those listening. They do not have our own. It's a communal, but it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's not far away. It's just below us.
This is nothing to do with 2016, but one of the best things, of course, about my new place is the washer and dryer that are in my house.
Oh, in unit.
Unbelievable.
Wouldn't that be nice?
No, it is nice.
It is.
Wouldn't, in a magical world and at some crazy fantasy, wouldn't that hypothetical situation be nice?
Josh.
Yep.
Do you think that you and me could pull off a washer and dryer heist without Brian knowing? And we're stealing.
Hey, I have 2 roommates. Somebody's always home.
I think we could pull it off. And the thing is, like, literally, like when I'm on a heist, I think I'm like, I love Mission Impossible so much. I'm like, bum, 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 bum. Even if it means like getting caught.
Like when you're doing a
I
heist.
can't.
song.
Yeah, I can't. Bum, 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 bum. And Brian's probably like, what's that? Everyone's asleep. I know they are. What's happening out there?
Me and Chad, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, Josh does that part.
You're there too. You hear that part? A couple days ago,
And
Chad
then
and
the
I
sounds of like the laundry machine
being scraped across the wood.
Because we're not.
and then we're trying to cover that sound by like doing the theme song even louder.
And we're not lifting at all. Like this machine. We're just dragging
No,
it.
just drag it.
Clawing up the floor.
Don't watch the most recent Mission Impossible movie. It was pretty bad.
It is bad.
Okay, you know already.
I saw it already too.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was so bored.
They're always so fun. Like, I love
Yep.
those movies. They're always
Yeah.
so fun and great, and this one was terrible.
It was awful.
Ugh.
Jeremy Renner, literally, it's like the
He
last.
phoned it fucking in.
Oh yeah, but also I think that maybe he was told to because like, or he was literally could only be there for a couple days because in the last movie he was doing badass stunts and he was super cool
Yeah,
and he was
right.
and he was helping like.
I wonder maybe
Tom Cruise.
he was like filming something else at the time,
Because-
so they could just
oh
have him
my
for a second.
God.
But he was just terrible in it.
Yeah, it was real bad.
And oh god, it was a bad movie. It was a bad movie.
I'm glad you and me are on the same page with that
Yeah.
one. Because I heard everyone be like, yeah, it's a good movie, and then like I was like, all right, that's why I rented it on PlayStation, and I was like, halfway through I was like, I don't really need to finish this.
The like cold opening of it, before was
Lame.
so bad. Like we were just like, what's that? Is this for real? Oh, it was bad.
Remind me what the cold opening was again.
The airplane. We're hanging on the plane.
Oh yeah,
But it was just the conversation between Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames and him and Jeremy Renner. Like, it was just terrible. The dialogue was just terrible. It was not funny, even though it was like literally supposed to be. I thought it was so bad. Anyway, guys, should we start a podcast?
Yeah, and we start the podcast always doing something.
Pizza.
Guys, you know what? I can't remember, but let's start this one with my game.
Okay.
Let's do it,
You've twisted my arm, you creep.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'll let go.
We're gonna leave some room here for applause. Just kidding, I'm not gonna end it.
Yeah, no. Hey guys, Brian here, creator of this week's game entitled Who Said That?
Oh God, I hope it's my exact game.
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
In this game, I will be asking you 2 questions. Those questions will be who said that? Actually, that's the only question. After
my
I
God.
say a quote, I will give you options, and you will decide between those 2 options who said it. I have 10 questions. At the end of 10, I will tally up the scores.
So there could be a winner.
There could be a winner.
Could there be a loser?
There could be a
Could there
loser.
be a draw?
There could be a draw.
Could there be a straw?
There are no.
Could there be a claw?
No straws
Could
and
we play this till we get raw?
no claws, and no, because there's only 10.
Could
Anything
there be
else?
my papa?
I don't think he's going to be able to make
Could
it.
I take off a lady's bra?
If there's one here, you could, I bet, yeah. Any more? Anything else? Before we get
That was just
All right. Now, I'm going to keep tally marks. Like I said, winner will get the prize that I brought. If you guys tie, I guess I'll rip it in half and you guys can share it.
Oh.
Can I give you a word of advice? Don't use negative tallies. That gets hard.
I remember that from last week. Not gonna happen.
Yep.
Everything will be worth 1 point unless you can. Actually, have you seen this at all?
Nope.
Unless you can guess before I even
Don't make the
give,
beef. I'd be the one being mad if you see it.
before I can even give the possible speakers of these lines. If you can guess who it was, just flat out, you'll get 2 points.
Ooh.
Whoa, snap.
Okay. Are you ready, Josh?
I was
Yes.
hoping. Go ahead. Ask if I'm ready.
Are you ready, Leo?
I thought you were saying, are you erect? That's what I was hoping you were going to say. Yes and yes.
All right, so Josh is ready. Leo is ready and erect. And let's begin.
Sorry, live stream.
Number 1.
Yes.
The quote is, "You can rot unless you crawl back, suck my cock, and say you're sorry," in that order.
Whoa.
Oh, by the way, for the Ustreamers watching, just like last week, I'd be happy to include you in this. So go ahead and answer the question if you know the correct answer.
Can I hear it one more time?
Absolutely, this is my favorite one probably, so I'll definitely say it again. You can rot unless you crawl back, suck my cock, and say you're sorry, in that order. Also, the way I'm saying it is just the way I'm saying
I
it.
was about to ask, are you doing an impression of this person?
Not at all.
Because that is a spot-on Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
Better.
No impressions at all. I'm going to keep that.
Are we losing points for guesses?
No.
Okay.
But you can only guess once.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Also, this is like I have options for you guys. So if you guess right now, that's your guess. And then you don't get the answer after I give you the 2 options.
I'll give you some options.
But if you get it right, you get 2 points.
I have an idea of what my guess would be, and if that was right, I'm going to be very bummed that I didn't guess it right away.
I have no idea, so if
Okay.
I'm right, I'll be very confused.
Yeah. Your choices are Mel Gibson or Jay-Z.
My guess is Jay-Z.
All right, that's fine.
But my guess is Mel Gibson.
One of you
It's Mel Gibson.
is correct.
During that rant, I'm guessing.
It's Mel Gibson.
Damn it.
Josh gets 1 point for correctly guessing that Mel Gibson is a psycho.
Oh, man, okay.
Wait a minute.
I hadn't seen that sheet before. Interesting.
Wow,
Damn,
nice.
Yeah, that's when he was talking to his girlfriend or something, right?
Yeah.
Damn
All
it.
kinds of crazy fucking shit he said.
I thought it was when Jay-Z was drunk talking to his girlfriend. Damn it.
You never can tell.
That's the situation I was thinking.
1 for Josh.
Damn it.
So I didn't think it was
That's
Jay-Z
game.
because he didn't mention New York.
Right.
So
No, that's
if he had
good.
said you could crawl back through New York,
Yeah.
then like, oh,
You don't know,
Jay-Z.
wait a minute, that's a Jay-Z quote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really got to dig deep into the quotes. All right, number 2. On Christmas, I don't want any food that tastes white. And when I go to purchase a house, I don't want my credit to look black.
Oh, my God.
Quote number 2.
Can we hear that one more time?
On Christmas, I don't want any food that tastes white. And when I go to purchase a house, I don't want my credit to look black.
This quote actually sounds familiar to me, but I have no idea.
Great.
but I feel like I've heard it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, it's me.
I'm going to guess.
It was Josh.
I'm going to
You're
guess.
gonna guess?
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a couple points over Josh. Cat Williams.
Okay, Cat Williams is the guess.
Okay, your face didn't say Cat Williams, so I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Cat Williams is not correct.
Is it?
No.
Are you sure about that?
And Josh,
Yeah.
your options
Uh-huh.
are Chris Rock or Kanye West.
Is there you said Chris Rock?
Oh, sorry, or Cat Williams.
Thank you.
See,
The name of your game is
if it was Chris Rock, that would explain why it sounds familiar to me.
Oh, right.
If I've heard it in a Chris Rock bit,
Yeah, I bet I'd probably have heard more things that Chris Rock has said.
Than
just watching
Kanye West.
watching his stand-up than
Yeah.
random shit Kanye
but
says.
I would guess Kanye West.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's 2 for Josh.
I know. Listen, that's 2 for both of us.
Nope.
Fine. You know what? I'm
Still,
going out.
still 0 for me on the votes of who you like most on Ustream.
That's true.
I'm going out swinging and saying it's Cat Williams from here on out.
Everyone.
Yep.
I'm gonna do you a huge solid right now. Big old solid. None of these are Cat Williams.
Not gonna stop.
Okay.
You can't stop him. That Cat Williams was that.
Game over. Giving Josh the first prize.
No, Cat Williams probably said,
Hey, baby.
That guy's crazy.
Sweet lady.
He could have said that.
When you was a pimp.
Number
Ooh.
3.
He was in Grand Theft Auto 4. You could go see him at a comedy
How much
club.
do you get paid to be a voice in a video game? I guess it depends on who you are. Probably.
Yeah, Hannibal Buress said not much for, but he was just in like a radio station
That you could randomly
you
hear
listen
him.
to in 5.
On Grand Theft Auto.
5, yeah.
Yep.
In 4,
Hannibal Buress is so fucking funny.
right? In 4, Cat Williams was actually did his mocap and everything. You go sit down for like 20 minutes and watch one of his sets.
Oh wow,
Like
that's crazy.
in the game. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It was like him and I want to say Ricky Gervais.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I think so.
Ricky
Yeah.
Gervais probably got paid more.
Yeah, no, I think in Cat Williams because he was the champion. Okay, sorry.
That's also my impression of Ricky Gervais.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm Ricky Gervais, everything that I'm Trey Pippen.
That's a solid Ricky Gervais impression.
Thank you.
You guys ready for quote number 3?
Yes.
Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle.
Ooh. Now. Ooh.
Great quote.
I'm thinking Jay-Z.
Great quote.
Like for real this time.
Or Cat Williams, maybe?
Yeah. I'm definitely. I mean, he's always gonna be on the top of my brain.
Yeah. Just remember that, like, the chances of you getting these questions right are like so much better if you don't guess. If you don't know for sure, you don't guess.
But don't say Cat Williams, huh?
But don't say Cat Williams. It's definitely not Cat Williams.
I think I sense a wink.
The chances of it being Cat Williams seem high. No,
What do you think is more likely, Cat Williams being a choice in there, or winning the Powerball tonight?
To be honest,
No, the lottery's the better choice this time.
yeah, it probably is the lottery.
Which is crazy.
All right, I would like to hear some options.
Yeah, I guess so. Me too.
Once you start dying over there. I'll take it out in post, and by that I mean everything you say.
Great, thank you. There's just no Brian in this episode.
It cuts to like.
Or you just chop it up so that sounds like you're getting all the correct answers to this?
Your options are Mark Wahlberg or Abe Lincoln.
Mark Wahlberg.
It's Abe Lincoln.
What?
According to the internet, it's Abe Lincoln.
Oh, you can't trust Abe Lincoln?
Read the quote again because actually,
I gotta say this. I didn't pick these off of like photos with letters and with like words next to them. I tried to like actually make sure that they were accurate.
Legit.
And I saw this one on a couple different like sites of Lincoln quotes.
All right.
I'm not saying it's 100%.
I mean, yeah, hustle's not. Yeah.
All right, guys,
The word hustle's.
if you want to
Hustle's been around for a while.
If you want to find out where to see where the website that Brian saw this, you need to go to www.Mark Wahlberg quotes that have been attributed to AbrahamLincoln.com.
Yeah. There's not a lot on there, but there are a couple.
My original thought before we heard the two options was whatever the real guy's name is that Will Smith played in Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I believe he was playing Cat Williams.
If my memory serves me
Right, 'cause
correctly.
he always had his kid with him, and he was always straight.
Pippen, do any of you pimps want to buy this machine? This is a Pippen machine.
Yeah, you know.
You know, classic scene.
Oh, God. We believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, no one's
I
down
believe
against
you.
Abe Lincoln.
I just like to hear the quote again.
I just Googled Abe Lincoln things come to those who wait, and the first thing that came up was
Fake.
9 popular quotes commonly misattributed.
So it could have been Cat Williams.
Oh my
Could have been
God.
Cat Williams.
I'm gonna edit that, and so every single time you were like either Mark Wahlberg or Abraham Lincoln, like either Cat Williams or Cat Williams. The entire game was just
I have equal amounts of equal amount of
And
websites
then Leo saying
yes
Cat
and no.
Williams, and then Brian saying that is right.
I gotta say that was the hardest one to believe, but I looked up a couple of places.
And then I'm gonna try to do my best Brian impression and said, "Who said that?" Cat Williams did.
Cat Williams dead.
All right, Brian. Continue.
Quote number 4.
So what is the score, please?
It's 2-0, Josh.
Got it.
Quote number 4. Comics are like boobs. They look great on a computer, but I'd rather hold one in my hand.
I've heard this quote.
And then also with the like if somebody guesses
Kevin Smith.
beforehand, great. Like that. Like,
Yeah.
Josh, you can't also say okay, Kevin Smith.
Oh, okay. Is that your guess?
Yep. Kevin Smith.
That's a good guess, but I can't also say that. I feel like it is Kevin Smith.
And I will say okay, go ahead, sorry.
So, but I'll throw out a guess too.
Oh, okay.
I'll say. I feel like it's Kevin Smith, but I'm gonna say Patton Oswalt.
Okay, cool.
That was my other one I was thinking.
What I was gonna say was if you like one of my options is Kevin Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say if you were just like, nah, I'm not gonna guess, but then I gave you the 2 options. Of course, you could pick one of the 2 options, even if it was the same as
Oh, okay.
as his. But all right, so we got Patton Oswalt and Kevin Smith.
I hope those are the two choices.
That would be awesome. My two choices are Kevin Smith or Stan Lee.
Ooh.
Stan Lee said that?
Dude, I don't know. I think...
According to the internet, it was Stan Lee. And this one even had a thing like, when he was asked about this, Stan Lee replied.
Wait, did you even guess that?
Yeah, I said
Yes, Patton Oswalt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I said
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it was apparently somebody posed the question to Stan Lee, like, do you think that, you know, the internet and just the way that everything's digital now, like, comic books are just going to be replaced, you know, altogether? And then that was his response,
Nice.
according to the internet.
My
I want to find a video.
God, that's
saying that.
fantastic.
This
No,
game is called According to the Internet. They redecided.
I'm in love with it.
Boom.
No, but I want to see not for proof, but just a video. I want to see
Like a
Stan
video
Lee
of
say
him
that.
saying it.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That would have been good if I could, like, have backed it up by getting video proof of all of it.
It sounds like a lot of work.
Like I want to see that video of Abe Lincoln
I like what you
saying
did.
that.
Right, that'd be great.
Like, where's
Probably
that
just,
video?
like, full color, maybe, like, on a...
HD, they probably shot it on
1080
red.
HD.
You see the new red, what is it called, 8K
Oh, no.
weapon or something
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
But the first movie to use that is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
nice.
nice.
That movie was so fun, the first one, I mean. All right, still 2-0. We're going into quote number 5.
Smith, how did I miss that?
That was such a good guess, I feel.
I mean, I feel like even hearing those two choices, you still would have chosen Kevin Smith over
No.
Stan Lee.
No way, I would have guessed Cat Williams.
Quote number 5. I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of
Thank
so
you.
they can see that it's not the answer.
Ooh.
I wish everybody could get rich and famous and do everything they've ever dreamed of so they can see that's not the answer.
Bill Gates.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's a
Great
good guess.
answers, guys.
That's a
Great
good guess.
answers. I don't think that you're like really getting this game.
That's a good guess.
The choices are Jim Carrey or Brad Pitt.
It's Jim
You guys
Carrey.
have already guessed. So
It's Jim Carrey.
Avoided, and it was Jim Carrey.
Well, the problem is when they hear it, I need to play catch up.
Yeah.
I need to play catch up. Then again, I guess like getting a point on the board would be nice.
No, I hear you, but you're only 2 behind is the thing, yeah. And we are on quote number 6.
Somebody from our YouTube asked what game we're currently playing. Right now we're playing Brian's game to start the podcast. Who said that?
According to the internet.
According to the internet.
Which is a game where I say quotes and ask the gentleman who said them. And we are now on number 6. Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream.
Where wings take dream?
Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream.
Is the quote that you get to chop it just a bit, going if so, I'm gonna say Cat Williams.
What I said before about Cat Williams
Yeah.
not being on here,
I think
total
you-
lie. He's on here.
Yeah, I think you're trying to trick me. Can I hear the quote one more time, please?
Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream.
I'm gonna need to hear some options on this one. I don't know if Josh got something.
I have an inclination, but I want to hear options.
Your options are me when I was interviewed by my city newspaper called the Westmont Progress
Oh.
when I was 5,
Oh,
or George W. Bush.
that was the one I was going to say. I'm going to say George W. Bush.
I'm gonna say George W. Bush.
You're both right.
I would've gotten 2
George
points.
W. Bush.
I would
You
have gotten
would've.
2
You would've.
points.
You would have taken
Boom.
even
Boom.
more of a lead.
Yep.
It is 3-1. We have got points on the board. More points on the board.
And we got another vote for none of us on the live video of
I like it.
who people like the most.
This is the best.
So, which means none of us is now winning.
Yeah, none of us is the leader. Yeah.
Yep. Great.
I guess we should just quit this fucking thing.
We're gonna check the stats at the end, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Leo.
Quote number 7.
God. Okay. What's the score?
3-1.
Perfect,
Josh
perfect.
over Leo.
Perfect.
Number 7. It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. I beat people up.
Oh, my.
It's just a job, grass grows, birds fly. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Waves pound the sand. I beat people up.
I'll hear some options unless Leo wants to wager a guess.
I have 2 guesses.
Okay. One is Cat, the other is Williams.
Manny Pacquiao.
All right, you're going for the
Go for the big points there.
straight up points.
Always
You are wrong
correct.
again.
Correct.
For another point, Josh, your options are Muhammad Ali or Ed Norton from Fight Club.
Ooh.
Muhammad Ali.
My other guess was going to be Floyd Mayweather. Also not on that list.
Muhammad Ali is correct.
Yay!
Nice.
My other guess was Ronda Rousey.
4-1.
Rousey.
4-1.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
You remember when
4-1, Josh.
she lost one match and everyone just turned against her immediately?
I didn't.
I hate that bitch.
I'm still on Team Ronda Rousey.
Like,
I don't like her.
okay.
I was watching some thing with her, and she's an asshole.
Okay.
Maybe that's part of her thing, is like being badass.
I would love to hear like a knock on the door, and then it's just Ronda Rousey somehow heard you from afar.
But also heard that I'm still Team Ronda, so I'm fine.
Sounds great. I would just get up in that vagina. You know what I mean?
Nice, dude. Nice.
Whoa.
Don't beat me up. Let me get up in that vagina.
Classic creep.
Classic creep.
Classic creep. Creeping hard.
Nice creep move.
24 creeping. 24/7 creeping.
24 creep.
It's 4-1, Josh over Leo, and we are on quote number 8.
Nice. I can win.
Rounding out the bottom 3.
You could.
Mhm.
You could definitely win.
And win that one. I'm going to pull out my Cat Williams trump card.
The Cat Williams trump card.
Yeah.
All right, quote number 8. Young enough to know I can, old enough to know I shouldn't, stupid enough to do it anyway.
So we're looking at kind of like a middle-aged folk here. Or
That's good. That's a good.
so we're looking at like a middle-aged sombrero wearing person, or a older like a baseball cap is what I'm thinking in my head right now. Oh, I hate that. I'm gonna
hear it one more time?
Guys, don't fucking guess.
I'm gonna have to hear. Listen.
I'm gonna take that rule away. You're ruining everything.
Okay, here they go.
Yes, of course. Young enough to know I can, old enough to know I shouldn't, stupid enough to do it anyway.
I'd like to hear some options.
Yeah.
Unless Josh would like to go.
I'd like to hear.
I have a guess.
Your options are Garfield the cat or Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
I got a guess from Leo. Waiting on Josh.
I don't think it's right, but I'm sticking with it.
I'm gonna go Garfield.
It's Garfield. Garfield the cat.
I guess no one would tell Miley Cyrus what not to do and what to do.
I think probably Billy Ray would try.
Yeah,
He's dead. She killed him long ago.
Don't
Yeah.
think he's dead.
When's the last time you saw him?
I've never seen him.
in person?
Okay.
Proof is in the
Proof.
eyes.
Making
Eyes.
it better.
I've never seen Steve Jobs in person, but he's alive.
Who said this quote?
No, Brian, I don't think you understand.
Who said this quote? Proof is in the eye of the beholder.
Who said this? Proof's in the pudding. Filled with eyeballs.
Abe Lincoln said mine. According to the
William said
internet.
I am Abe Lincoln.
According to the internet.
Special guest Abe Lincoln, according to the internet.
Oh.
All right, 5-1, Josh. Are you guys ready for number 9?
Could the last one be like triple points? So I can win?
No.
That's fine. Interesting. I'd had triple points in my game. Interesting.
Wow. Number.
Quote,
Well, everyone wants to get these guesses the quote first.
That'd be amazing. You get 1,000 points. 1,000 points. That'd be amazing. Quote number 9. Sorry, my watch doesn't speak Spanish.
someone who doesn't understand technology. Easily. So we got a
Person who said this, no, their watches don't speak.
Yeah, we gotta.
Someone who doesn't have an iWatch.
Yeah. Good point. So someone definitely before the iWatch. Let's
Someone
go.
who's like trying to get an iWatch, they don't have one yet.
Yeah.
Because that's why they're sad.
Okay, so
Sorry.
let's start with when was the iWatch released?
It's like within the last year.
All right, so let's say 2014. It has to be somebody before 2014. So let's see who
It
is.
narrows it down.
You think that? Let's see. So that was the beginning of time to 2014. Got it.
Could be,
I don't think. Let's when the watch probably was invented, maybe 1600s,
Sure.
1700s, like when they got the gears going. Industrial Revolution. 100th episode, we'll have a lot to correct on this one. So let's go between the 1650 when the watch was invented to 2014. Who fits in that gap?
I mean,
That could be quotable.
there's only one.
You guys know that?
Oh, I'm gonna here's some options.
Oh, same.
Oh, options are for sure. Sorry, my watch doesn't speak Spanish. Their options are
Ooh.
Donald Trump
Mm.
or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, God.
Those are tricky.
I'm going Stone Cold. Because if I don't pick that, because, I'm picking Stone Cold because Stone Cold said so.
Nice.
I'm actually gonna go Stone Cold as well.
That's correct.
Yes.
But
I win.
I would easily believe if someone said Donald Trump said that.
Yeah.
I win.
Try to make it difficult. Going into the 10th and final quote of the game.
Gonna pull through here.
Josh is up 6 to Leo's 2 and is certainly the winner.
Just like Cat Williams is certainly the answer.
You don't know your own game. That you create.
I don't know how to tell you this. I'm about to win. Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
You go through a lot of women.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright.
You go through a lot of women. You go through a lot of women. I'll try to say it in different ways.
I'm gonna.
You go through a lot of women. Say a man.
You go through a lot of women.
I'm gonna say Jose Trincois.
Not even gonna wait for a fucking.
I'm gonna say Jose Trincois.
Jose Draconis. Our
Talking about you.
Great.
And he's being very honest. You guys were at the New Year's party, and he's like, "Oh God!" Like you being very candid with each other.
Okay.
So
I mean, I have a guess, but I think I'm gonna hear the options. Mine is very similar to that, but it was Alex Haberman. But
nice.
let's hear these options.
Let's see these options.
The options are Ben Stiller
Oh.
to Vince Vaughn, or my mom to me.
Oh,
wow.
I was kind of right on one aspect of it, but I was just wrong about the person.
Yeah, me too. That's Alex Haberman.
How about your mom
Yeah.
To Ben Stiller.
My
and
mom and Ben Stiller are
it
really
was
good friends.
obviously your mom talking to you,
Right.
but during this intervention situation,
Yeah.
sitting right next to you were Cat Williams.
Right. And I thought my mom was looking at me,
Yeah.
but she was looking past me
Yeah.
to Cat Williams.
You go through a lot of women.
That's what a pimp do.
So Leo is wrong, and Josh, did you want to take a guess?
I'll say Mom.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Yes.
When did this conversation happen? Christmas?
No,
Year's?
it happened in
5th grade?
Any phone? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Brian, we're gonna have to have a talk with you, man.
Yeah.
Going through a lot
You
of
are
girls.
hugging and holding hands with way too many
Like,
girls.
I can't even count the different amounts of cooties you have.
So many cooties. It happened in September, okay? After I broke up with my last girlfriend.
And that's all she said? That's all your mom said?
No, but
I mean, that was the whole
one
quote of the
things.
entire
one of the
conversation?
quotes.
No, it was the quote that I chose for this game.
You quoted, and you said it was the whole quote. That's all she said. That's the whole
That's the whole
conversation.
quote for this game.
And you talked a lot, but all she said
Hey
was,
mom, how you doing? Yeah, good. How are you? I broke up with my girlfriend. You go through a lot of women. And
yeah, I feel kind of bad. And, she was awesome, but I just, you go through a lot of women. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, my feelings, how I'm you go through a lot of women. If I could just get some advice, you go through a lot of women.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Like just some hardcore reiteration.
Congratulations to Josh for winning this week's game. Who said it? According to the internet. Final score 7-2. Leo, shut up. And Josh's grand prize.
Oh.
A 1995
Yes.
Whoa.
Blockbuster card.
Clear Ultra.
Oh my God. Don't say X-Men.
Great condition in wrapping.
X-Men.
Spider-Man #1.
Whoa.
I had this card. I had so many of these cards.
So many of those cards, yeah.
Oh my God. I like, as a kid, like, I didn't collect baseball cards, but I had those books.
Right.
Binders
Full of those.
filled with these.
Me too.
Ninja Turtle cards,
Yep.
X-Men cards.
I had the whole 1994 Fleer Ultra set of X-Men.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, still somewhere in my parents' house.
This thing's awesome. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
pretty nice.
Since you just gave me a prize, I'm going to give you your belated Christmas present that I
Okay.
ordered before Christmas, but then got lost in the mail.
Oh, snap.
And then they sent me a replacement, and I got it the other day.
I'm going to read the origin.
Wow, that is amazing,
And
Josh.
you tell me if this is Spider-Man
Yeah.
origin origin or Cat Williams?
Okay.
Bitten by a radioactive spider.
I already know the answer is Cat Williams.
Yep, bitten by a radioactive spider, blank blank gained the arachnid's abilities. Deciding to use his new powers for responsibly, he became the costume crime fighter known as Spider-Man and a pimp on the side. Correct answer, yes, you are right, Ryan.
Was that Cat Williams? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it was Cat Williams.
Make sure I was right.
Also has radioactive spider powers. He just hasn't told anyone.
Here you go, Brian. So there's a clue on the front, but don't flip the page or flip the little receipt that says what's inside.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm handing him, for the listeners, I'm handing him a wrapped present.
A gift for you, it says on the outside. Until you get the real thing.
Yep.
Wow.
Now just open it. Don't flip that little paper. Thought I taped it so you couldn't flip it open, but
Right.
I did not.
Flip the paper.
The real thing, huh?
Flip the paper. Can I see that paper? Can I flip the paper? I'd like to see what it is.
Ooh.
Oh.
Based on this, I think I might know what it is. Show me Kylo Ren! Yes! It's not Kylo Ren, it's Rey. It's a vinyl bobblehead Rey action figure. Well, it's a bobblehead.
Can I?
I love it.
Nice.
I love it. Thanks,
job.
dude.
Good job, Josh.
That's awesome.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, guys.
I still love Rey, even though I
Check.
haven't been posting about it on Facebook Live. Because
I meant to say that was unopened thousands of dollars. Limited edition.
Limited
collector's
edition. Let me do some edition.
this bobblehead is almost as cute as the real Rey.
I would check for holes. If there's anything you can
Fuck Leo.
All right. Well, Brian is pulling that out.
She's even got the 3 braids. I love it.
Oh, that is fantastic. That's fantastic.
That's really awesome. Thanks, dude.
Faux show.
So I get the real thing. I like that.
Which one of you thought that staff was secretly going to be some sort of lightsaber she just didn't know how to turn on?
That would be really funny if that's what it was, and she just all of a sudden randomly a blade shut out.
Accidentally
She had
dropped it
no
on,
idea. She killed
Entire
someone.
time, yeah. But I was thinking if she was also left with that staff and her being like,
It would be cool if there is something significant about it. Like if it is like a piece of like whatever, some AT-AT or something crazy, and they reveal that later. Like, or, I don't know, see some backstory where she gets it from something cool.
I love it. It's gonna go on my desk. Thanks, dude.
Faux show, man.
Merry Christmas, guys. Christmas is great.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
always Christmas here.
All right, guys, I'm going to read the powers on the back of this card.
Cat Williams card?
Yeah. Cat Williams has the proportionate speed, strength, and agility of a spider. Can cling to almost any surface and has a spider sense which warns him of danger and creates webbing with his web shooters.
Sounds like good old cat to me.
Sounds like a classic Cat
I
Williams.
mean, that sounds like somebody just took his biography and put it on a card.
Boom.
Yeah. Wow.
Good game, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Who Said That? According to the internet.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Brian, you have a lot of stuff written down on that piece of paper in front of you. What do you got on there?
Yeah, this is my Probably Sounds Awful podcast, episode 13. Topics, game, 3-word review, sports corner list.
Oh, here's
I like
your
that.
gift receipt if you need to send it back.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Thanks.
I have a quick a little fix, a little retraction or whatever.
Oh.
Not a retraction,
It's
but
supposed to be
yeah.
for episode 100, so I don't know what you're doing here.
Oh, we're just saving all of those? I thought.
Yeah.
No, you should probably not.
Man, I'll forget about it.
Fine.
But remember our conversation last podcast where I said there were 5 episodes of With Bob and David, and you
Yes.
said there were 4, and
Yes.
only dummies think there's more than 4, and if
Yes.
you think there's 5, then you're an idiot.
Yeah, I definitely said all
Well,
that.
I finished this season of the
Yes.
series, and Netflix says there are 5 episodes.
It does
There
say that.
are 5 videos to watch.
I
But
went.
the 5th one is a hour long behind the scenes of how they put the whole thing together.
Oh, so I'm right, and you are stupid.
It says it's an episode though.
Interesting.
It's not an episode. It's behind the scenes.
But
There
why
were 4
did
episodes.
you were about ready to call it a retraction, which would make sense.
It's more like an update,
Okay.
like a
You
clarification.
did say retraction,
Well, yes, he did, but I do.
and that
know
makes
what
him sound
he
like he's
meant.
at fault.
Yeah,
Well, he's already wrong. There were 4 episodes and a behind the scenes.
but Netflix has 5 episodes. But
That's
yeah,
just how it puts it. Come on.
it didn't. No, because if you
A behind the scenes is not an episode.
I'm just saying
That's like saying a
it's
blooper
episode
reel.
5.
That's just because there
But
are 5 videos that Netflix has to categorize.
But if you go to like BoJack Horseman, which has special features, it has like trailers and stuff like that.
Well, it's a full regular series. This is just a special. What do you want me to say?
They don't say those trailers are episodes.
Behind the scenes is not an episode.
Behind the scenes is not an episode. I'm in that
Netflix
camp.
says episode.
There's no argument here. I can't even believe you're arguing.
We'll put a poll up.
We'll put a poll up.
But did you watch it? It was cool.
I watched the first 2 so far.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. But I will watch it. I like them.
Spoiler in that behind the scenes thing, not an episode. There was something that I was actually wanting in the last podcast, which was just a real normal conversation with Scott Aukerman. Not being all
really?
character. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Him just giving candid interviews on like his thoughts and stuff. He
I definitely want to watch that.
Right. But he wasn't like laughing and stuff like that. But you could tell he's like, oh, he's not, being his persona right now. So
Oh, that's
like,
awesome.
Hey, yeah, that's just what I was talking about last time. Like, wanted
you
to see
mentioned
that.
specifically.
Yep.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Those 4 episodes, and then the little bonus. Actually, the bonus is longer than an episode.
Yeah,
It's like an hour long.
Those
I
are
think
probably,
they're funny.
those are probably my favorite people I've ever waited on. Scott Aukerman, and then like
At Blood Cells?
Yeah, like the whole Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, they were just extraordinarily nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
so it's clear. What do you got written down on that
Very
paper
cool.
over there?
Well, I had the games. I crossed that off. I have my options for my 3-word movie review here.
Nice,
Sports
nice.
Corner, which we always talk about. And then I have a few topics.
Do you mind throwing it to the sports corner in Washington here? Anybody?
I would never mind doing that. So, Josh, you want to do it?
Yeah, boy. All right, pimps, we're gonna be straight pimp walking over to Pimp Central, the pimp capital of America, Washington, D.C. Sports Pimp Corner. Give it to me, baby.
Hey guys, it's your sports corner in Washington. Hi, my name is Leo Kovalek, and let's talk about the Redskins. I said I wouldn't, but I am super, super, super excited to watch this game this upcoming Sunday. My New Year's resolution is to not have booze until my birthday.
Yep.
The only thing that I'm changing is I'm changing if the Redskins play. I'm allowed to have booze, which means Sunday, and if they don't advance, then I don't drink until my birthday. If they do advance, then their next game I can so basically when they go to the Super Bowl, I can have basically like 3 more days to drink. So that's like my super cheat day will be
Did you say
Sunday.
when they go to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I like that positivity.
Yeah,
Putting that out there.
because I think Kirk Cousins will find me and go, "You like that? You like that?"
Yeah, he will say that.
Oh my God, what a turd! I'm really excited. The green we were talking about it before the podcast, which I know is
I can't
taboo.
believe we did that. I can't believe we did that.
But I think I like we finished 9-7.
Yeah.
We started so bad, but like on the shoulders of a team that was just like, yeah, let's just play some games to finish up the season. Like they're now in the playoffs, and then again, okay, I will give it up. We have an awful division.
True, but still.
But I think Green Bay is beatable, and I think the Seahawks are going to stand in our way, and they've always beat us out. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm crossing my fingers, and I'm going to watch the game because I was actually saying maybe I'm not going to watch because I'm just like so nervous. I didn't watch the last game, but I'm going to be there Sunday for sure.
So that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. We were talking about this before the podcast, like a bunch of idiots, and I was saying that I think that Green Bay threw their game on Sunday against Minnesota because if they had won, they would be playing Minnesota again. But having lost like they did, they're playing Washington. I think they would rather play Washington.
Do you think that happens a lot in the NFL? Like a team, like I don't want
I
to say
think it
like
would be
cheating,
crazy
but
of them.
there is cheating that happens, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. And it's almost more strategy. I think. I mean, at its core, you should just be competing to win. But when you get into what professional sports are now, like you have to be strategic. And
like a chess game, you like sacrifice a piece.
It's not like they didn't know. Everybody knows going into the game who you're going to play next based on the outcome of this game. And if listen, I love you and the Redskins, but same thing. If you were going to lose this game and play the Bears, or win this game and play the Cardinals, you would definitely lose the game.
Lose the game, yeah.
Because they're trying to advance. Everybody just wants to advance to the Super Bowl.
Then I think there's an art in that, which is playing a game, but not your best.
Right.
Because like they've been literally their whole goal is to win, but then when the coach is like, "Hey, let's just not win," it's like, damn, how do you even do that?
Yeah.
How do you
And I think
how
it
do you
was
tell an athlete not to perform?
I mean, Minnesota honestly just smeared Green Bay the whole game
Yeah.
Sunday, but Green Bay did come back and make it a game. But I and of course I could be wrong, but like some throws that Rodgers was making, and he hasn't been like amazing all year this year.
Yeah.
But to me, it just seemed pretty clear that some of those things were
It would
not.
suck to if like fantasy football was still happening and like that was your team and they're intentionally like playing bad. You're like, no,
Yeah, yeah.
stop it.
Yeah, week 17 in the real NFL is just nothing for fantasy.
Yeah.
So you're saying if you lose, you can advance. So the Redskins would just lose all the way to the Super
I was
Bowl.
gonna say, maybe
no.
Green Bay does the same thing. They're like, Coach, we should
We
lose
think
this
we should
game.
lose this game.
We can play a better team. And everyone's like, no, we're out of the play. It's one and done.
Yeah, well,
Coach.
now we'll lose. We'll play someone worse. Someone who didn't even make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I would all in my heart I would hope that would never be a thing and everybody would just try to win all the time for the just to be the best athlete they can be. But
For sure.
in the end, the better you do as a team and even an individual player on the team, the better everything is for you.
So I would love for you guys to watch it with me on Sunday, but you probably shouldn't because if they lose, I'll kill everyone around me.
Yeah. I can't remember if I.
Like,
I would be
if
at
the game's
work
not
or-
going well, like we're just slowly getting further away
Yeah.
from you and further away from you.
Everyone is.
Oh no.
So if hey guys, that was the Washington Sports Corner with your host Leo. Not make war, make
love and war and pizza.
Kovalik. Thank you, Atlanta Josh. Now I'm going to throw it over to the cold and windy city with your host Brian Patrick Colbert Kennedy.
Hey! I'm just gonna talk in my regular voice.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Thanks so much for throwing it over to me. Pretty exciting week for Chicago sports, except for the lowly Bears, who lost their last game of the season against Detroit and ended last in the NFC North. So pretty terrible. I think Cutler was intercepted 3 times.
Ugh.
Alshon was out again. Rumors of Forte leaving since he's old. Everything's falling apart.
Can I talk about Forte real quick?
Sure.
What a fucking awesome dude.
Dude,
That
stunning.
is not how I thought that sentence was gonna go. I don't know who Forte is, but the way Leo started, it sounded like he hated him.
took his time.
You can't hate Matt Forte.
He took his time to walk around
Over
basically
Forte.
like the majority of the exit of the stadium to shake every person's hand that was waiting there because he's like, he even said, if this is the last game I'm going to play and so I feel I want the fans to know that I thank them.
Yeah.
And then he left like just that one jersey in his little cover. I was like, damn, that dude,
Yeah.
that's like the coolest like send off if you're going to leave.
Yeah.
And plus he's getting older, but I think he's still got a lot of good years left in him.
I think so. I don't think he wants. It's not him that wants to
Yeah.
leave, but it might be. Well, whatever. I guess
He's so good.
And then he'll probably get he'll go somewhere and have another couple solid years. He's not done by any means. But yeah, he's getting older. They saw Langford do real well as his backup this year.
Yeah.
We'll see. But the Bears suck. However, the Blackhawks have won 4 in a row.
Damn.
They're second in the Central. Patrick Kane's the league leading goal
So
scorer.
he's still playing.
Oh yeah.
He's
He's got more
super
goals
good.
than any
Did that,
hockey player.
did that
in the league.
whole thing ever blow over, or whatever the hell happened, like with his case? Wasn't he like not allowed to play last season because like he was under investigation, or was that during the off season?
Maybe during the offseason because he played last season too.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I
What's he under investigation for?
thought raping a young lady.
Oh Jesus!
I don't remember for sure, but I think it got settled off season because I don't think he.
Okay, yeah, I just didn't know. That was the last I heard. Is
Yeah.
Patrick Kane was under investigation. That's why he was.
Right.
He was,
Yeah, he's been in a little trouble.
he was like kicked off the
Or
cover
two.
of NHL 2016
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Oh, wow.
I was just curious about what
Yeah.
was going on with that.
Holy crap!
I think he's good. He's definitely a good hockey player. And he's playing. I don't know if he's a good person. I guess. Cutie though.
Good hockey player. Really all that matters.
Good.
I'm just kidding.
Adrian
Just
Peterson,
kidding.
great football player. Nothing else matters.
Just kidding.
So that's great. And then most importantly for me, the Chicago Bulls killing it. They
Yeah.
won 5 in a row.
Games?
5 games in a row.
Cool.
Of their 180 schedule. Oh wait, that's the Cubs.
Yeah. Right.
How many basketball games did they play? 82.
82.
82?
Yeah. They're I think 21-12 right now. They're second behind Cleveland in the East, and Jimmy Butler just scored
I like
40
Jimmy Butler.
points in a half
Wow.
2 games ago, which is actually the most any Bull, including Michael Jordan, has scored in a half. So that was a pretty crazy thing that happened for Chicago.
You know,
And then he scored 32 points the next game, so he's doing very well.
Yes. I always say whenever we play NBA 2K 15 or 16, you would always say how much you love Jimmy Butler. That's the only thing I know about Jimmy Butler.
Talk about just like what you said about Forte.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Butler is just like very talented, super grounded. He was like a foster kid who got adopted.
Damn.
Like, didn't grow up in a good neighborhood. Wasn't like ever the best basketball player, but he came to Chicago and started just kicking ass and being a leader. And I mean, he's the fucking star of the Bulls for sure.
That's awesome. Even over Derrick Rose?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome.
It is awesome.
I mean,
it
say
sucks
something.
what happened to Rose, but
Say something about the Bulls.
it's fun.
I forgot.
It's fun. It's been
On
really fun.
Ustream, one of our viewers, Trom the Dawn, says about the Patrick Kane case. It was dropped. It was false.
Oh,
Okay,
nice,
good.
okay.
Good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, you don't want to be. I mean, obviously, there's always going to be people like me that don't hear anything else.
This
So
is
it's
the
like,
first
oh,
I heard
wow.
of it, yeah.
Yeah, so that
My
sucks.
initial thought was, oh my god, that sucks. Also, it's 100% true. I know without.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
doubt.
the shout out without.
Yep.
Before you
That
toss
happened to
off
Rose too. Rose was recently accused of like gang raping a girl he was dating,
Jesus.
and then of course there was like a big splash. Everybody heard, oh my god, this is this, and then it just like fizzled into nothing. And now I don't even know what happened. I mean, I think it just went away because she was lying, but who even
Now-
knows?
That's we're gonna make it a different topic. I don't even want to bring it up,
For
but
episode 100 or this one?
maybe episode 100. But it's like it's like a two-way street, and it sucks because there are always two sides to a story
Every time.
every time. But I don't even want to bring it up. But it's just like, wouldn't it like suck that the one person maybe who comes out first has all the power kind of in a situation like that? Because it's like you say this and then you absolutely have to contest it like without a shadow of a doubt. Because here everyone thinks you're guilty before proven innocent. You should be innocent.
Making
before
a murderer.
Making a murderer.
I watched it.
So
Yeah,
How was it?
crazy.
Fucking crazy. God, it's crazy.
So, but on a
Yeah,
lighter
I agree.
note, let's talk about Sports Corner that affects all three of us.
Pizza party?
Oh my God! Well, that too.
Oh.
But what I'm talking about 100% right now
Yeah.
is either the Rams, the Chargers,
Oh, right.
or the Raiders,
Or none of them.
or none of
Or
them,
two of them.
or two of them are going to be playing in LA next year.
Oh, right.
That is insane. All three of them.
Have applied to move here.
Do you guys know how much the transfer fee is?
$7.
$550 million.
That's more than the Powerball. If I won the Powerball, I could not
Still
transfer.
couldn't move a football team
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Fuck the
man.
Powerball. Rip your ticket up.
500. If I give it to me first, let me check.
Yeah.
$550 million.
Damn.
So if two teams come, $1 billion, and that's split between all the rest of the owners in the NFL.
Oh, that's who takes it? The other owners?
Yeah. It's like given to the NFL, and like a portion goes there, but the rest is split up between all the owners.
Yeah, I wonder what all the owners have to vote on this, obviously.
Yep.
And I'm pretty curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
How much is it to own a team? Let's start a team and own it.
The
Yeah, we should do that.
Redskins were bought by Daniel Snyder back in the 90s for I think it was $870 million.
In the 90s?
Yeah.
Guys, you know the US dollar is currently the strongest it's been since 2006?
Yay!
Hi-yo!
18 cents.
Yeah, but you have the guy who owns the Jaguars. I think bought them they were an expansion team. They came in,
Yeah.
but now it'd be over probably 900 million, $1 billion, close to $1 billion to buy a team.
Insanity.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it's going to affect all of us, and game day, no matter where you live, driving is going to be fucking atrocious. But I think right now the plans, because the picture they use on NBC is the stadium that the guy from the Chargers already has the land for. So
Down by Inglewood?
yeah. So
Well, then what does the Rams do is already working on his thing,
that's
his stadium.
I guess it's what they. Isn't that crazy that say that the Raiders, the Rams, and the Chargers, none of them move. It's like, what about the fans there? They're knowing that okay, next year could be the year. It's like screw off. Like that would suck.
I can't
so
really
hard.
see how. It seems crazy that either of the other California teams would come here.
Agreed.
I feel like if anything, it'll be the Rams. But who knows? And
if both come, that's already I think flooding the market. I think you need to
I don't think
pump
that's
your
gonna
brakes.
happen.
Yes, LA needs a team. No, it does not need two teams. People say Clippers and Lakers. I'm like, those teams have been around forever. Like,
Yeah, it's a little
you
different.
build a fan base. You're not going to have it immediately. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they are. I mean, like 18 million people.
It seems kind of nuts to try to get a bunch, like just hundreds of thousands of people
And to be honest,
get on board with two teams right away.
Yeah, and I don't want the Raiders. Like, they're going to keep the name. They'd be the LA Raiders. It's like I don't want that. You know, I like the colors and everything. I just don't like the fans. And it's like you'll know you're going to keep those kind of fans, like almost like Dodger fans. That sometimes are just like, what do you shut up? Like, and you would have So.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
If anything, the Rams, because it's like it's so far away. It's like it doesn't really matter. It's like St. Louis, nah. I wouldn't mind stealing a team from them. Where it's like San Diego, it's like, you know, that's what they got.
Right.
Or they got the Padres too. They're good, but
And Comic-Con.
and they have Comic-Con.
I think we should just be starting a brand new team here.
And a brand new Comic-Con.
Yeah, and a brand new comic.
Todd Kreisman made a hilarious joke on my Facebook
Sounds
when
about
I
right.
commented about that. He was like, "I think they should just add another team. I mean, it would make it an even 32." He goes, "I'm not counting the Bears. The Bears right now. It'd be against the Bears." But yeah, I think the NFL is going to look crazy in the next 5 years. We're going to have whatever this team moves next year, and then in like 3 to 4 years, we're going to have a team in Mexico City and London.
Plus, we have that team. Don't we have that Mars team we talked about a few episodes ago?
That's actually why the first astronauts are going to be.
Got it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they're real big and strong. They're super dumb. So
Yeah.
hopefully they get there okay.
so that's apparently what's going to be happening, and also like the home games for the Mars are going to be way better because you know someone who has to travel there.
Yeah,
Oh,
home
yeah.
field advantage.
Yeah.
Oh my
By
god.
the time the
sure.
team gets there, they're like dead.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to my first Mars home game.
Oh God.
It's gonna be sick.
I don't think we'll be going to an NFL Mars home
You
game.
speak for yourself.
I think maybe a moon game.
Moon game?
Yeah.
More likely.
But it wouldn't be football. It'd be some sort of like gravity-based game, like how the use the anti-gravity to your use.
Maybe we should come up with that game.
Pin dodge,
Pin dodge. No, that ball's not going anywhere, bro, Seth.
bullets.
Alright, bullets.
Yep.
Pin dodge with bullets.
Pin dodge with bullets. You shoot the pin over and guess the person. So, what do we got?
That sort of bleeds into a topic I have.
Yeah. What do you got?
I think it was 3 days ago now. Only 11 days after SpaceX's Falcon 9 landed,
Oh boy,
Elon Musk said it's ready to go back into space
that is
already.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
with
that-
there was no major damage according to SpaceX. Only just minor adjustments need to be made for it to go back already.
Send it.
Send it
love
up. Put some people on it.
seeing like space launches.
That-
And the last
just watching
two I've
that video
seen
was
have
so great.
exploded
Oh yeah,
when
yeah.
I saw them, so that's a bummer. But like, I guess that third one that went up, that's just so cool, man. And this is in like a business sending stuff to space, not NASA. Like,
Right.
you know, this is gonna be commercialized space travel, and it's, you know, if Virgin, you know, Galactic ever does actually take
Yeah.
off, you know,
I think it will.
I'm saying it
Right,
will,
that's
but
cool.
good for them to take their time building this thing and
Yeah.
testing it enough to make sure that it's ready for, you know, consumer use. But I mean, Elon Musk has always said he wants to mine asteroids,
Yeah,
and that's so awesome.
it's insane.
And like, if NASA doesn't start doing something too, like he's gonna privatize like asteroids and make the first trillionaire,
insane.
which is crazy. And I commend him, man, because
we need to get on that guy's good side so we could lend us something.
heck yeah,
Yeah.
they're expediting space travel in the best way, because like NASA's working on getting to Mars, and it's like cool. They're gonna have the help of like SpaceX, who wants to get there too for
Yeah.
their own, you know, not nefarious purposes, but like their own purposes, like to make money. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then actually, there was another thing I read. Congress apparently has told NASA to build and implement like a space habitat by 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, and they get they recently upped the budget for NASA, and then they I guess made another move saying like use at least this much money to make this this space habitat.
Which is so awesome, because Neil deGrasse Tyson always says space. The NASA budget is if say the whole budget was $1.
Right.
NASA gets half a penny.
Right.
And it's like that's nothing. And then I don't know the actual numbers for what the military gets, but it's like astronomical.
Oh my god.
But
Insane.
it's just like, damn, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's fucking very cool. Yeah, at least it's going. I mean, we could get into that in episode 100. But if you would spread out some of the money that goes into what you spend on war, everything else in the world could be better.
For sure. I mean, we would
space exploration, education.
If we spent what we
Poverty.
spent in the military, I mean, obviously, the name will go unknown, but they were like, if you even cut the military in half, people would already start attacking us. This is a conversation I've had with somebody. I'm not going to talk who they are, but it's like, all right, so like half of what we have is still better than majority out there, if not 99%. But yeah, it sucks that like.
It's like a catch-22 because if we spend a lot of time putting ourselves in a position where we are the strongest, and a lot of people hate us, and so you can't really just like go back on it now because then you make yourself vulnerable. But it's we put ourselves there in the first place.
The movie title says it all: Team America, World Police.
Yeah, right.
Like that really is just. I remember seeing that. I was like, "Oh crap, that's so accurate."
Dicks.
But yeah, I think I have no problem with privatized space. It doesn't belong to anyone. Get out there. If you see a profit out there, make it happen. Expand what.
Especially if it's for the good of everybody else anyway. Fine, make money. I don't fucking care. But
Elon Musk.
He's the best.
It's so awesome to be like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna make money on this in a very long time, but I'm going to absolutely develop a space program.
Yeah.
And here we are. Yeah, and here we are. Like they're reusable rockets that obviously are saving him a ridiculously ton of money.
Yeah.
Obviously, fuel is the biggest. I think it's like $10,000 a pound.
Wow.
For
rocket fuel?
Yeah, so obviously I'm 215 pounds. Take me to space.
Right.
Is a lot of fucking money.
I think Elon Musk is the one who said, "Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me that which I desire." Yeah.
That was the 11th quote. Yeah. Let's talk about something that is kind of right on the tip of our skulls.
Right on the tip of our dicks.
Josh,
What?
you mentioned it at the top of it. You bought your first lottery ticket today.
Yeah, boy. Two Powerball numbers.
And the numbers have been released? We can check right now to see
I think so.
if all of us are millionaires, all of us together?
Mm-hmm. All of us
with
together.
your lottery ticket?
So, we're going to check, but before we
We're going to check live to see if we're millionaires, all of us?
My wallet's in my room. We should probably check live. At the same time, let's talk about it before we check live so that when it happens, you don't go, fuck that, I'm doing this. Like, you have it all
yes,
of what you would do. So, Josh, you had kind of thought of it first, and we spoke briefly about it before the podcast while working out. But what you check the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers are going down.
Wow, 500 million.
51. If I said 550?
500.
Okay, I was going to say then someone won.
It was at 500 million when I bought.
Someone didn't win, it went up. It was like 21. Okay. 31. Okay. 54, 47. Oh my God. 56. Oh my God. The last number he needs is that red Powerball. 8. He wins. Like, what is your out the gate? You now knowing it's 500 million, and let's say you're taking 320 afterwards. So you just won 300.
320?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
The previous thing they were saying on the news was when it was 400 million, you would take home 260. So I'm just chopping that same ish close number down.
I think are you talking about taking it home over time or lump sum?
Lump sum.
See, because after taxes and lump sum, it's gonna be way less than that. Taxes by itself are going to be almost a quarter.
Yeah.
And the lump, I don't know what the percentage is when you take the lump sum, but it's still that
quite a bit
millions
shorter.
of dollars.
All right. Well, what would you say? 500 million.
I had a whole breakdown one time actually.
Mental breakdown.
All right. Let's just say this. Let's say the numbers
breakdown
was even higher than Josh. 500 million. Mm-hmm. We're sitting here. We're looking at this.
We gotta bust in real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, Ustream has finally given us a vote for Josh Azozeo. First of all, up there, you can't see it says that we're all attractive. Then voted for Josh.
Also, real quick, does Azozeo know who we are?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
it doesn't matter. It's just out the gate.
Azozeo wants to know how old we are also.
Yeah, but They could have been saying Josh thinking that was Leo.
31.
That's true. All right, sorry. I just want to make sure we got back in there.
Why don't you accept the goddamn poll answer?
I really hope Azozeo has a quick rebuttal, a quick. Hopefully,
Sorry.
So Josh,
yeah.
we're here, sitting here.
Yeah.
You bought the ticket.
Yeah.
You just won $500 million. What the hell is your reaction?
What's the scenario? Like, who am I with?
Like
here, like
right in this moment,
in this exact
when we go
moment
get the
right
tickets and read them and check them, you're the winner.
Well, see, here's the thing. I would not want the public to know.
Yeah.
So I would not want to freak out. So if I was doing it, if it was on the podcast, I would say I did not win.
Right.
And inside my head,
How? How could you do that? Is it an actual possible thing that you can be like, no, I didn't win, or I don't think.
I think if you saw right now while we're recording that you just won $500 million, I bet you wouldn't be able to keep it in.
Yeah.
That's way too. That's so much of it.
I bet you $500 million again.
I think for me, and I want you to finish.
It's so.
I would jump off. I'd be like, read the numbers. I'm like, no, and then you guys would be like, check it again. I'm like, okay, yeah, of course. And I would just like get like almost start hyperventilating, and I probably, to be honest, would probably pass out.
I would cry.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, yeah, cry, pass out, shit,
Yeah.
fart,
die, body fluids everywhere.
Every end.
I think maybe I would just die. Yeah, I'd be dead.
Every end thing.
Die happy.
So okay, well,
Dad doing what he loved.
Yeah.
Being poor.
I mean, you could also just end the stream and delete it. But hey, delete that stream. We don't want that.
I think I would just start I would pick that up and throw it at that TV,
Nice.
and pick that up and just throw it through the window. I would just start breaking everything.
That is so
just
cool.
Because I know that I could fix it.
Even like all the files and.
Oh yeah, I would fucking break that.
You're like, what did you have on there? I'm like, well, the podcast stuff like that. Like, well, you can buy the podcast. That's like the first thing Brian starts going to is.
I don't think anything in our current lives would matter anymore.
Oh my god.
Brian's just gonna buy that AIDS medicine.
I look over and Brian already has like a Cat Williams costume on. He's like, I'm a pimp now. I'm straight man.
Just kidding.
Josh, what would you do? Where does that money go?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, my family is obviously
Give it all Jesus.
now rich, and has no.
I mean, you gotta give it to Jesus.
Yeah, all of it. They now have no worries at all. I would just give them a chunk of millions.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but when you say family, do you how much of your family would you give money to? You know what I mean? Just
my
every family you have?
My immediate family. My immediate family, I would give a big old chunk. And then all my extended family, cousins, people I haven't seen, talked to in years.
You just give
I
them money.
would probably give them each like $1 million, and they just have $1 million out of nowhere.
Now
they'd get taxed pretty hard on that donation.
Are we worried about, like, would you give it to someone who, let's say, maybe couldn't handle, like, you were knowing that, like, maybe I shouldn't give them $1 million or tell them because
if there was a situation like that,
you couldn't.
I would talk to them and just be like,
listen, I'm going to give you.
Yeah, or just like.
I was going to give you $1 million.
Let me check my wallet. I got a 10 in here.
Yeah.
No, I would just be like, hey,
your wallet's like this. It's like super stacked. Let me check my wallet. I just have a 10. I don't think you can handle it.
No, I would just figure out a way to like all of their financial obligations are sent to me instead, mortgage or whatever is on me, as opposed to like if it was someone who would just like if they had that money would like I don't know buy a bunch of drugs and die, then I wouldn't give them that cash. But it was like
there goes my cash.
Well, that's what I mean. Is I wondered if you could really just blanketly say I give every person who's my blood relative $1 million, or if you would take care to, I don't know, make it personal and be like, oh, this person has these problems, I'm going to give them this. Or,
yeah, if there were certain people that like, because I've got family members who are poor and I've got some who are fine. Like they're very comfortable, they live in a nice neighborhood, all kind of stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, and I would go out of my way for the ones that I know have certain struggles, whether like financially or medically, stuff like that. I would go above and beyond for extra stuff.
Yeah.
But I would like it, if I had that much money, it can make it so that everyone in my family doesn't have to worry about money, or at least just has whatever, obviously $1 million, depending on how young or old you are, is not going to last you the rest of your life.
Right.
But it'd be nice just to have $1 million, pay off your house, whatever financial worries you have are just immediately gone, and then you just have that money. And then
I think $1 million.
I would want my parents to never have to work again.
Your parents?
Parents.
Today, Junior?
My parents never have to work again. And then if I was somehow able to keep it a secret and somehow not let you guys know like right away,
Yeah.
I would secretly like deposit like $1 million in each of your bank accounts. And so then when you just went to go check the bank one time, suddenly there's $1 million in there. And you would just be like...
There's got to be some rule against that, by the way, right?
I don't know.
Can you just put $1 million in somebody's...
I put cash in people's accounts.
I have two.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a number where they're like, wait, we probably got it.
Hey, I got $1 million. I'll put it in that
we might have to let them know. Well, would you really think they would? I mean, I guess because also, like you said, that's a donation. They would get taxed on that.
Yeah, for sure. There is a number. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like $14,000 that you can give somebody a year that goes completely untaxed. But at the same time, I mean, I think that you should probably make sure you're not losing too much money just to the government by doing that. But I don't know. I'm sure there's a way you can figure it out.
Yeah, I would make sure my close friends all are taken care of.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is the first thing you do is you call some financial advisor and be like, I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I think you would need like some sort of money manager immediately.
Yeah.
But what I would do is I would get like
By the way, I've been doing some light money managing the past few weeks.
Very light. I'm dealing with like some dude's got like 1,000 in his bank. Trust me with your 500 million.
Now I would get us each a house, or like
Wow.
each like each have like a penthouse at the top of some buildings. We each have like a big old like corner penthouse.
That'd be so sick.
I would get us the house that we had originally saw up in Beverly Hills.
Camden?
Up in Beverly. Well, yeah, that one too. But up in Beverly Hills, remember that? Like
We were gonna be in a
mansion?
guest house.
And then we'd be at the guest house. I would have you guys both be two
right.
separate guest house next to me. And then
So we would have the guest houses and you would have the main
do you not want a free house?
Got it. No, that's cool, bro.
Continue, Josh. Sorry.
And then I would not, I obviously give up working, but I would not give up on like my dreams. I would now not have to work a job, so I would still want to pursue acting and stuff and do that.
And it's still a secret, so it's not like
I would not let it out. I would just I would not publicize what I was doing. So that's why buy secret penthouses.
wow.
Secret penthouses for you guys.
What if anything would make you want to come out of the closet of being a 500 millionaire? Like what would it take for you to? And these are hard questions. I'm just thinking of them right now.
Hey, Leo's posing the hard questions.
What would make you want to come out of the closet of the 500 millionaire club? Like what would have to happen, or what would you do to come out? Like what would just be like someone threatening your family or something, or we know this was you, we're gonna spoil it. Like would you be the one to say it, or would you want it being like, hey, we found out who the winner was? Like
I wouldn't care that big of a deal if someone outed it. If someone found out, like, hey, this guy he won, like whatever. People are gonna find out. I'm not, and if the news wants to come, validate that if it was true, like yeah. But I don't want everyone on friends on Facebook. All these people like
oh my God.
hit me up for money. That'd be insane.
Could you imagine?
That's why I wouldn't want to be public news.
Yeah, there's no
I would
way
just
I would
take care of
let
the
anybody know.
people that are closest to me, people that I've been through a bunch of crap with, and like, hey, we don't have to struggle right now.
It's almost immediately like Twitter, maybe okay, but like off of Facebook, just done, gone. Like delete all your social media.
But like, if I won $500 million tonight, I mean, both of you are already you're instantly millionaires as well. Like that's just.
Thanks,
man.
Just a million.
What do you say million? I mean, like 1 million?
Yeah, a million to start, and then just like, and then more later on. Like you've spent that million, you got more expenses. Let me know.
He's like holding it over our heads, of being like, yeah, dude, like you didn't take with that million, you didn't get me anything with that million. So
yeah, like where was my Christmas? I gave you $1 million.
Just gave you
and you got me nothing.
Wow.
Just give me another million. I'll get you a Christmas present, man.
Oh, okay.
Would you still do this podcast?
Sure.
Okay, so let's play a little fun little thing. Let's throw it on its head.
Mm-hmm.
You won $1 million or $500 million. We all know it.
Yeah.
You don't give any of us money. Any of us.
Oh my God.
You don't even give it.
I'm still like Leo. Where's I need to have first time water.
Yeah.
The internet's new?
Yeah, nothing changes.
But then you have that stance of like, well, this is my money. I want it doesn't change the fact that we're splitting rent.
How long do you think it would take for me just to be like, I'm gonna kill you?
Yeah. I think I would come over and you would be dead.
Yeah. Like I think not again. I completely agree with that stance. It is your money. You do with it as you please, unless you're going down like a super dark hole. Then like someone would have to reach in and grab you. But it's like if you ever were like, yeah, dude, internet's gonna be $70.
Oh yeah. Hey man, they raised the rent by the
rent's fine because that would be me, and I would understand that that's something, but like something so minuscule. Of like, hey dude.
Hey man, I know like it was on. I ran the air conditioner all summer because I was really hot, but electric bill's really high this month. Half of it I needed it.
Yeah, I know. Like I turned it off and literally you saw it. I knocked down all my doors I knocked down the entire back door and I just left the air conditioning on full blast in my room because I would like to also. I want to be nice and try to cool the neighborhood. And I know like you didn't have any portion of that, but like it's ludicrously high when you have that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could probably go. I'm a pretty understanding person. I could probably go like a week or two before killing you.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, or like a pay cycle or two of just being like, or just like completely just picking up all my stuff and leaving.
Yeah. It would be
so funny,
so shocking. Like if Leo won. And it was like, like nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
Like,
I didn't buy anything. I didn't even get my car fixed. I didn't get my car fixed. I gave it all to Jesus.
Oh yeah, I would definitely give all $500 million to my church, the Church of Scientology.
Oh, don't worry. As Zozio, they want at least $5 for Zozio vote review. Don't worry, I will retroactively pay for that vote.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Zozio, you will just. Check your bank one day, and somehow I have found out who you really are.
Yeah, and your bank account information.
Yeah, and deposited a sweet meal.
I would love
it. It's just a sweet meal.
I would love it because, like, if you had just won $500 million and you're still like going to auditions, and you would get to a point when you know that you have $500 million, and they're like, we're not going to cast. They're like, nah, we didn't like that. You're like, you didn't like that? Okay, that's fine. How much does this pay? Oh, $2,000, great.
Just going to
guess what? I don't need this.
Yeah, it would be great.
That's like super awful. I would never. You would never do that. I know you two wouldn't. But it's like, man, how? Internally,
that's someone who I would not want to know would be my agent that I've won $500 million.
What is it, please?
They're just like still like sending me out for stuff like that, and then because she would just assume that I don't care.
Right.
Like, oh well, you're not gonna care. You're not gonna try.
I feel like I would try to find some job that I would want to do. Because I feel like like you said, you would keep auditioning. You'd have to do something. You would have to do something because
full-time Twitch streamer.
So yeah, like you would have to. Like your mind,
like a badass game room.
Oh my god! Like your mind would, if you didn't do anything, it immediately goes to like the crazy person of like
Netflix and chill 24/7.
I'm sitting here like I want Grubhub. You know what? I'm going to order from every restaurant around me at the same time. And how funny would that be if all the deliveries guys came at the same time?
And they had to fight to the death.
Yeah, fight to the death.
I go real.
By the way, all you have to do is be like, all right, you guys have to fight to the death. I'll give the winner $1,000, $10,000.
Like the Joker when he breaks the stick and have goes,
They would just all. You could just get if you had $500 million. Imagine all the people you could get to kill each other.
Wow, Brian. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the first thing Brian's gonna do.
Yeah.
I've always said like suitcases, like just like suitcase full of money and
leave
just
it around.
Like leave it around. Like remember that thing that was happening like almost like a year or two after we first lived here. It was like if you followed some dude on Twitter, he would like take pictures of like LA landmarks and go there, look under this rock.
That's still happening. That hidden cache.
Oh yeah,
whatever. Yeah. That's still a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So and, also there was the hashtag tit for Jesus.
Yeah. Tit for Jesus.
That turned out to be that dude from.
Wait, who was that again?
It was like the PayPal guy, or Amazon guy, or something.
It was a guy who partnered. It was like a partner with one of those big companies that they ended up selling. He made just a ludicrous amount of money and just went crazy. But yeah, I think something like that would be super fun to do. Like have somebody else do it maybe. But yeah, just kind of like family 100% would just be like, stop working. Like
for sure.
Or if you want to keep working, just
if you enjoy your job.
Yeah, if you sister's like a realtor, it's like keep doing it. And it just the burden of having to make this a month
Right.
is gone. Just
Yeah.
so now you can be
Your
like,
financial worries and concerns.
yeah, my mom's almost retired, so like she's can now just instead of worrying about like getting that extra year or two for the pension, she can just be like, see ya. So
Make a scene.
yeah, make
Go
a
out.
scene after 35 years of working at the same place.
You think she would? Think of her mom, if you just gave, hey mom, here's $20 million. I want you to quit in the biggest, funniest way possible.
I think she would be like, yeah, and then her biggest, funniest way would be like make like a paper animals for everybody or something, just something so like
Innocent.
but like, ooh, that's funny. No, it's not.
I did something real
That's something real cute.
It's gonna be on the news.
Yeah.
I think it went viral already.
$20 million. When do you guys think you get that money?
Oh.
It's not.
I bet
And what are the
it takes
options?
a while.
It's lump sum or like over a certain amount of years?
Yeah,
What are the
I think
pros
it
and
must
cons?
be annually. I can't
I know
imagine that they
it's
give it to
annually.
you like more frequently than that. I mean, well, if you take a lump sum, you take a big hit on the actual amount.
Yeah.
But I can't I don't know why you wouldn't take a lump sum.
Yeah, because if you did the over time, like taxes are gonna go up.
Right.
Right now it's like the lowest.
Everything's
tax.
Everything's gonna go up.
Yeah, so you're gonna get less and less. And plus, yeah, if you get it all at once, it's just you have it
Right.
in your, you do what you want.
Yeah, I think. But I was actually just on my website. I actually wrote a blog about this one time because
Ooh.
when I was working at Beer Belly, me and Wes, who you guys probably know, or
Oh, for sure.
a few of us were buying
Fantastic chef.
tickets. He is right when they had gotten the Mega Millions had gotten up to 650 million,
Wow.
and so we were buying them in a group together. And I did some research, and I had done, if it was 500 million, I checked out some websites, and it said if you took the lump sum, it would be about 310 million.
I'll take it.
Right, of course. And then after taxes, like it ends, like you would end up probably taking home like around 200 million if the jackpot was 500 million.
Wow.
So you have $200 million that's yours for you, and all of a sudden put in your, given to you at one time, which is insane.
That's awesome.
Insane. Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I do the things that I had written in my blog and through that. I would like pay off all bills for all family members, and all my close friends, and
Yeah, hit up Rob. Hey, don't worry about your student loans.
yeah. Oh my God, big time. And of course, just give people spending money just to have, so that if they wanted to get a new job or didn't want to work, for sure. And I wrote that I would buy all of my friends and family Teslas.
Nice. That's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get a Tesla.
For sure, I would buy a Tesla.
I would take my current car back to the dealership because it's a lease. Like,
Right.
hey, it's okay, you're gonna have this. I don't want it. Whatever fees, I don't care.
Yep.
I'm buying a Tesla.
Yep.
Here's this.
I
Like,
want as many people that I know to have Teslas. Just let's get them on the road. I love them.
that's what I want. That's my goal. Is by the time I turn in my lease in a year and a half to be able to afford a Tesla.
Fuck yeah, good. You should. Pretty soon they'll have that more affordable one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's just an SUV, right? That's the SUV one.
I thought they were making another like a mid.
That's what I've been hearing, but I was looking on the site the other day just to see what
Yeah.
the thing was. It was just like the regular Tesla. Then you
Model
get
S and Model X.
yeah, and then there's like the SUV one that hasn't come out yet, but that's all I saw.
Oh, interesting.
So maybe just on the site, the
Yeah.
details yet for the. Cause I thought there was gonna be a more economical one because the regular
Yeah.
Tesla's like $100,000.
Yep.
And then I added every possible option there was to it just to see like how much, and the total I think it was like 140. And then,
Amazing.
but I heard there was gonna be. Leo was telling me there's gonna be like an economical version
Yeah.
for like 30.
Yeah.
And that's what most cars are.
Right.
Like most brand new cars are around 30.
They're not going to be able to fucking make enough of those.
Yeah.
The demand will be so high.
It's good to hear. At least all of our friends are normal-ish. But then again, I would love to see look back at every previous winner, see
To see what they've done.
What they were-
like big
what-
jackpots like that.
yeah, like what they were like before, and then like if they're like, man, if I ever won that money, I would give it to my family. I would do this, do that, and then you see afterwards they did none of that. They just like went nuts and like burned it all or did something. I would like love to actually see like a where are they now type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I changed it. I'm gonna go to Vegas, put it all on green.
All on green.
Well, first off, yeah, you win $500 million.
I mean, I would
I
probably,
would
probably definitely go to Vegas.
I would take every single one of you to Vegas. It would be like or rent like a party bus.
We'd have like the most baller Vegas
Rent,
weekend
rent
ever.
a jet.
Yeah, rent like a private jet, go to Vegas.
I think we should fly.
I don't know. I kind of would love it the 4 hours.
4-hour party
The
bus.
flight is like 45
We're
minutes.
dead by the time we get there. 'Cause we have
Yeah.
a 4-hour party bus.
But yeah, I would say just something like that, just to go nuts. It like see what Vegas is like for the upper
I'd
echelon.
have to really watch that. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
if
for
I
sure.
went nuts in Vegas with that much money.
If I like
would
hand,
be
yeah,
dead.
if somebody handed you like whoever, say somebody like I won, we went to Vegas, and like I handed each of you like 100,000 to like just spend in Vegas
That's
that
it?
weekend. Okay, wow,
You just went to
wow,
He was 100,000
For
Wow.
Vegas.
What an
Just
asshole.
for Vegas money.
Bullshit.
Wow.
You know what I would do?
I'm glad-
I would push your hand right back at you with it.
I don't need it. I don't need it, guys. I'm now my
Never mind.
$200.
Never mind. One time I had literally zero money when I was in Vegas with Leo, and he gave me $100 to bet on black.
I did. That's because I had just won like 1,200 on that
Yeah,
slot.
Still, I'm saying.
And you did? I mean, you doubled it. And
See,
that's
you gave me a
for gas.
12th of your money that
Yeah.
time, so give me a 12th of your 200 million.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I would have to be careful in like terms of that kind of stuff with like because obviously anywhere I go I'm gonna tip crazy and
Yep.
stuff like that. But you know,
I would give so
Or
much
not.
money to
Yeah.
fucking bussers
But
and
like-
servers and restaurants.
but like to make sure it's like normal, I'm not just like 10 grand here, 100 grand.
No, right.
But like you know, an amount that would still be like super like holy crap, like $1,000
Right.
or stuff like that. But it's not gonna be okay a year in and you've spent all your money on
Yeah.
tipping people.
You have
That'd be so
$500 million. You could give
200 million after taxes and everything.
200. All right, still
No.
$10,000 every meal you ate. Let's say you ate out once a day.
3 times a
I don't know if
day.
that's
You
the
had a
best
chef inside.
way to spend your money.
No, but I'm saying
But
that's
you could, you're saying, for a long time.
365 times 10,000. So that's what 365,000.
No, that would be times 1,000.
One.
Times 1,000.
Okay, so wow. Okay, whatever.
So still-
math is not my strong suit. But think of that. You could tip that, and still you would never even get close to that.
Yeah, it's a lot of
You
money.
would never get close to that, even for just a portion of that money.
Yeah.
Like you could have your own bank account that's just strictly for like restaurant use.
Yeah, I'd probably just like make a thing where unless you know I'm ordering something like super cheap or whatever, but like you know I would probably just tip 100% as a rule.
Yeah. Just
whatever I had, even I taking a group of friends out, the check's 10 grand, whatever, server's getting 10 grand.
Right.
But also if I'm just going to like IHOP, so here you go, 650.
Right.
Well, we would
Yeah,
absolutely go find Team
Team
Paul,
Paul,
Yeah.
for sure.
and be like, Team Paul,
Tip him $20.
stop
Here's a
working.
whole 20.
Here's that.
Let me
Here's
check my wallet. Got a 10.
we finally can give you $1 million for being in a dumpster. we can finally do that, Team Paul.
Would you guys? Yeah, it'd be really interesting. I'd have to definitely. You'd have to get a guy who manages money because I would want to make sure I was giving money to people who needed it, but by doing it the best way possible.
Yeah.
Like as just a general dude, I don't know if giving $1 million to whatever charity.
Yeah, I would want to
best,
get. Yeah, I would want to get to charity, but I would want to do a lot of research to make sure it's actually being put towards it. 'Cause you see all these reports of here's where your money is actually going,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
a lot of them it's a very small percentage. And so I would want to make
If
sure
at all.
whoever I was giving it to, I feel like Salvation Army is one of the really good ones.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure it's going to something that's actually going to help and not just line the pockets of whoever runs that.
Right. That's what's so hard. That's what's the scary part of having a bunch of money is when you are going to try to be generous about it. There's going to be so many people that are just going to try to take it for themselves.
Yeah, which is why I would not want it to be public knowledge.
I know,
I would
I
like to
keep it so
discreetly
secret.
give to people.
But fuck, you'd be giving it to your family and word would get out of
Yeah.
It's something that I would
But
want to
hopefully
do.
not as fast as
Yeah, I would do it except anonymously. It would be really fun. I've thought about doing this before if I was rich, just to go on Kickstarter and stuff, and just if you can filter it by projects or whatever that are ending soon, and just whatever the remaining balance is.
Doesn't look like they're about to be completed. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they've got an hour or something like that, and they're 10 grand away,
Yeah.
they're they're not gonna. All of a sudden they hit their goal.
That'd be
Just
so
just
crazy.
go through and just make people hit their goal within the last 10 minutes. Just no matter what the
When
balance
everybody
is.
has clearly given up, they know they're not getting it.
Yeah, there's
over.
no shot, and then just in the last 10 minutes, their thing just out of nowhere, an anonymous thing of 2
Insane.
grand
So
or whatever
crazy.
they needed to just that'd be pretty fun.
because there's
and just do it anonymously, so they don't even
It's
know.
so funny.
Yeah.
There's people out there that already have a crazy amount of money that hopefully do these nice things. Like the Starbucks that I go to, some guy asked, he's like, if you didn't just give everybody gift cards, he's just like, dude, no. But apparently somebody anonymously gave the entire staff of that Starbucks a $100 Amazon gift card.
Oh, wow, that's
every single
cool.
person for the New Year and Christmas.
Was it Big CF?
That's awesome.
It was the big CF.
Guy you saw at Starbucks a couple times?
Oh yeah, I don't
Is that a
know.
celebrity?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Colin Farrell,
Oh, nice.
nonstop. He was there for like 3 days in a row.
You were saying like the
There we go.
barista training girl like freaked
It
out.
was like her face was just kind of like utter shock. Like, latte,
amazing.
and like he was like, relax, calm down. It's just me. Hi.
Wow.
Yeah. Seemed like a nice dude.
Whatever.
I think I would. I also would, like how much. I would definitely get a meeting somehow with Elon Musk. I would try anyway as hard as I can, and just be like, listen, what do you need from me so that I can go to Mars?
Yeah.
Like I want to be on the ship.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of money now. Still not as much as you do.
No.
But
But still, I have a lot of money. I can help you.
Yeah, I want to contribute in some way so that we're friends.
Right. I want to be friends. I want to go to Mars with you.
Am I paying for your friendship? Yes.
But you
I
don't
think-
like me. I'm pretty cool.
I think you would have more luck going to NASA and being like, hey NASA.
I think I'd rather do it privately with Musk.
Okay. Because Musk isn't necessarily
What's
going
the
to
name
Mars.
of your new sitcom?
Privately with Musk.
Privately
Yeah.
with Musk.
I would definitely make a sitcom if I had $200 million.
Privately with Musk. Paid for by Brian Culver Kennedy and his millions.
Dude, imagine all the ideas that you have, the shit you want to make.
Yeah.
You could just do all of it if you had.
Yeah, instead of
$500.
making like you know self-produced web series, like any ideas I have, which I have a bunch of stuff like that. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? And instead of like web series and like put it on YouTube, it should be like, oh, here's a new Netflix series, here's a new Netflix original
Yeah.
series, here's a new Amazon series.
I would
Amazing.
reunite the Wilton Way.
Yeah, for sure.
And
All of the
what I would do is what I would buy with all my money. I wouldn't give you guys anything, wouldn't give family
Right.
anything, nobody
Right.
anything. I would buy Josh's old camera that we used.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I
It's
would.
still in my closet. I'll sell it to you.
Yep.
How much?
That's the old-
Yeah, for how much?
Yeah.
Like he's got $500 million.
I mean, that thing's probably worth like $100, $150.
Yeah, but is he gonna sell it to you for $100?
Going ratings.
I'm pretty. I would literally just. I want that. And we're gonna redo the whole thing. We're moving to Chicago. You guys
So we
pay
moved
your
back to
way.
Chicago.
Yeah.
We pay our way, of course.
And to sell it on our own again, and
So
take the train back.
We were completely put out. And
Yeah.
You're totally fine.
Yeah, I mean, not completely, but I mean, like I'll take care of like a couple things when we get to Chicago.
A
Like
couple?
not like your place or anything like that, but don't live with me.
Oh, we're not living with you anymore?
I'm living like on the right below the signature room.
Top of the cock.
I wouldn't do that, man. I could never live that high. Like I'd be like freaking nervous.
Yeah, what would
all the
your
time.
like dream like home be if you had that kind of money? Like what
I just
area,
went
what
through it.
city?
I think I would just be traveling the world if I was that rich.
Nice.
And just staying at a place that I like in each city. But I don't even think I would think about a home yet because I would be
You'd be the
gone.
richest
in a
homeless
heartbeat.
guy.
Absolutely.
The
If
richest
I wanted
homeless
much
guy.
money, I would be instantly leaving and traveling for as long as I possibly could.
Mega Millions trip.
Oh my god.
What was you said you just went through your
When it finally came to the time that like I would need to have a home,
Right.
Because I would probably ride your coattails for that
Absolutely. You
trip.
guys, if you wanted to, could absolutely come with me.
Yeah, we'll totally do that.
But like just make sure
That or something.
all
Sorry,
expenses
my
paid.
friend won the lottery. I'm leaving for an indefinite amount of time.
Yeah,
I still
yeah.
want to pursue acting. I'll do it when I come back. But right now,
Just-
I'm going to go on the craziest trip of my life.
And just all expenses paid, because when you ask me to be like, hey dude, you got dinner this time, always say no.
Like every time like we receive like the bill or something like that, like Leo and I like pretend to reach for our wallets. Like, how much is it? How much is it?
I would make sure to never pay for it until you guys at least both reach.
like should we?
That
And
would
then I'd be
get
like, oh,
old.
guys, I got it.
Yeah, are we doing cash?
That would get old so fast. Like for hotel rooms, they're like, all right, so staying at the base of the Dubai Tower, that's going to be about $400,000 a night.
So are you saying?
Great.
No, I got it. It's fine.
And then look at you.
Guys.
Okay.
I got it.
It would be really funny if I didn't get like an account or any kind of money manager or anything, and I just put it in my Bank of America checking account.
Right, like in your checking
And the
account.
bank's like, yeah, we can like do some stuff. Like, nah.
Nah.
I just, my debit card's fine.
I just want to be able to access all that money from my debit card.
Sir, you qualify for what American Express Black Card. or
Mastercard
whatever.
Black, every
Yeah.
black card that there is.
You're like, nah,
I'm good.
I got this debit.
I
All the money's right there. What
I
do I need?
would set up an IUL for everybody,
Mm-hmm.
like what we would do, an indexed universal life.
I mean, yeah, I think the one thing we haven't
long
said
term.
yet is that, yeah, with that much money, probably the most important thing would be to make sure that it's continuously making money for you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
until you die.
And that is
for
something that
your
Leo and
entire
I
family.
know how to do. We just don't have the money to do it.
Yeah.
But if I did, I would just take a big old chunk and then that
But
way
if you
it's-
want to do it, we know how to do it,
it
and we
builds,
could,
grows.
where it needs to go. But it's like, yeah, it just with that amount of money, you would just basically my nephew would be set up. My even
Right.
at her age, still like my sister and me and everybody would be pretty good off. and that money is just you're making it until forever, until you die. So that would definitely be something like a long-term solution that probably they don't have.
Right.
So they're like, yes, I'm giving you money now, but also I'm having something so you're set for.
So even if something crazy happens,
yeah.
you lose it all, I lose it all, bet it all on green, and
when I die,
doesn't win.
when I die, sister, you will have this. When I have lost all my money, or in like some crazy trip of like, oh my God, Elon Musk took my money and launched me single-handedly to Mars with just one rocket.
That's fine.
That's all I asked for.
That's all I want.
Yeah. And then on the back, instead of flames, because like I have all this money, they're going to design a new like a flame for me. It's just on the back of all the rockets. There's going to be like 4 or 5 rockets.
Right,
You got to get a lot of lift
to
get off this planet. When a flame bursts out, it's got the hot blue core, and then you have like kind of the orangish hue or the yellow. But once it starts like coming back into the flame, it bursts out into middle fingers.
Made of flames?
All middle fingers made of flames.
Yeah.
And then that's when the horns go off and go, fuck you, planet Earth. And like as I'm leaving the entire time, that's just constantly happening. And it's loud enough that like it's kind of heard around
the world.
Oh, not the world. It'll be super loud. But the general, maybe like within 100 miles of my launch. Which would be Chicago, because
and you get to Mars.
No, but all
you get to Mars, and everyone's watching like the live video feed. You're on Mars, and then you're like waving, and then you open up your suitcases, and it's your millions in cash. They're just floating out in space. People are like, "What? No!"
Oh my God!
They're like, "It's worthless out here." And it's just floating away.
Yeah, I would contact Rob Emanuel, the mayor of Chicago, and I'd say,
get out of office, I'm moving in.
Yep, whatever amount of money it costs, Elon and I are going to launch my rocket from the Sears Tower. So what I want,
the Sears Tower into a rocket.
Yeah, but what I want to happen is we're going to hollow out the Sears Tower. That's my rocket's going to be.
Yeah.
But I want it to like comically open up, like kind of the top of it,
like
where it like comes into its final strand. It pops open, and then it says something like funny or like cool, and
like
then
a big giant like flag goes bang.
Yeah, and then my rocket comes out, and that's when the flames happen too. So I don't know. It's just this is way normal to do with my money. I might even just start working on this now.
Hey.
So, what are you guys wanting?
Cryo Somnos just voted for Josh.
Yeah.
That's 2 for Josh.
I'm now tied with none of us.
Maybe they think that he did just win $500 million. So they're like, Josh, my favorite, Josh.
All of a sudden,
oh yeah, I heard Josh was going to get $1 million if he voted for him. So here you go.
Yeah, it seems like we're all semi-decent people. I would hope that maintains throughout the winnings as well. And I think that you would need all of your close friends, not like all of your friends, who gives a fuck what everybody has to say, but like your close friends, like, dude, you're going a little bit too far. Like, you would need someone to tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Who's not just
like, what are you talking about? And cut to my like 8 limbs I've added to myself.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about? Your gold car that can't move because it's just solid gold. Like every part is made of gold.
Maybe we should buy gold with that $500 million.
You should definitely invest.
Just found out that vote was actually I don't know because they said wait, which is Josh? I was matching the colors with shirts.
So I'm none of the above. Josh is Brian, and no, Leo's Brian.
Yep.
And you're nobody.
Maybe just a cup.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, there was somebody is on the stream changing their vote.
Yeah,
or curious about what's happening.
Anyway, can't wait to win that $500 million so we can do.
Yeah, like if we read the Powerball numbers and like Leo won, like I'll be pretty much just as excited as if I had won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you expecting something.
Yeah, like at least like I don't know, like a month worth of rent. I don't know.
No,
I mean rent. Dude, this building would be mine.
Yeah,
this building would be mine.
We would move out of this damn place.
Like property. That'd be a good thing to put money into.
Building would be mine, and like we could have neighbors, and we could have like your friends move in here, and like some you just hollow out and make like a fucking game room or a movie room or something like that. So
I would move obviously somewhere way cooler, but I would keep this apartment, and I would have like some type of machine that just causes noise. Loud noise
to the downstairs.
all day, all night, and there's nothing they can do about it because I'm paying rent.
Nice.
Just for the downstairs neighbors, like just banging on you have just like a broom machine facing the other direction, just banging on the ground.
We did get clarification on the vote. It was actually for Leo.
It was for Leo as well.
Oh, thank you.
Leo's got 2, and so you are tied with none of the above.
We'll check stats at the end. What else you guys got? I think it is fun to do that. So hopefully whoever wins that, if it is us, yes, but if it is not us, be safe, be smart with that money.
And also, you heard how generous we were gonna be, so maybe throw some of that our way.
Right.
You heard how generous we were gonna be.
So
I gotta say, if I won and I gave you guys to start $1 million each, but I said, hey, here's this $1 million, but you guys gotta come get tattoos with me. Would you do it?
I wouldn't get a tattoo if you gave me $100.
Oh, okay.
If I didn't have to pay for it.
All right, sick.
If I had money to get a tattoo,
Do I have a choice what the tattoo is?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I already have money. I already have an idea of like what I want my tattoos to be, but I just don't have the money to get them.
All right, so I'll give you that $1 million, then we'll be hot to try.
What if I just got a tattoo on my face and said thanks, Brian?
I wouldn't be happy with that, but it's your body.
What if that's what he wanted? Like you have like a massive back tattoo for Team BCK.
Yeah, but the back, your entire back has to be BCK is the best.
I would do it.
And it's just a picture of like his favorite picture of him like on the back.
and
then once I was able to make my own millions, I'm like, I gotta get this.
I think I'd keep it.
I would make you sign a contract
Said
that
you'll never-
attorneys have looked over.
Yeah,
so
so
you
that
can never remove it.
if removed, money must then be sent back to.
Oh my god, that'd be the worst thing ever.
Fun. I mean, yeah, it would just be like, just so like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna give you $10 million. Oh my god, fears if you get the tattoo. And you're like, wait, what? And like, here's the design. Go get it right now. I'll give you $10 million. I'll go with you. And then like,
I think the three of us would have to get together with like the best architect in the world, and we would have to go and we would have to sit down like at his drafting table, and we would have to just
Construct a building.
Yeah, what house we would want
Yeah.
for ourselves, and have him draw it up.
I promise that he'd be like, guys, go away, please.
Oh,
stop.
he would hate us. Yeah, absolutely.
No, like this. No.
I can't tell you how many laws of physics you're breaking right now. No, we
Just do it.
each need an anti-gravity room.
Yeah, this room detaches and it has an elevator to Mars. Shut
That's
up.
a problem.
Also, guys, what you're asking for is closer to $1 trillion.
Yeah.
Shut up. Make it work.
We've got $500 million. Make it work.
That's crazy. What else you got written on that paper?
I actually do have one great thing I would love to talk about.
Let's talk about it. Hey guys, let's talk about it.
Apparently, a German carpenter has invented something.
Hefeweizen?
And nope. It is an on-off switch for the flow of sperm in a guy's body. He's already implanted it in himself, and he apparently has.
Is it carpenter?
Wow.
A carpenter.
Well, he went and had a surgeon do it, but he was there.
But he
is a carpenter.
Is it made
who
of
invented
wood?
it. I don't think so.
I don't think the body might reject that. Yeah.
I don't know how he made it.
Anyway, continue.
God damn it! But he went. It's Cat Williams. He went and like was semi sedated so that he could talk. So apparently, so he could talk the surgeon through how it should be like, so he got it himself, and he apparently has 25 people that he's going to do it on this year. Like testing is gonna happen. And so no shit, it goes in your body, and the switch is under your skin, like under your balls, but under your skin. So you just go and literally flick the switch on or off, and that like triggers these valves to close your what's it called, the vas deferens, so that the cum doesn't fucking flow, and then you just turn it back on when you do want.
The idea of that makes me feel so weak.
Oh my god, it sounds terrible.
That I feel like I would lose any and all
desire to fuck.
Yeah. I'm so in it. Hold on. Let me just there's this little tumor feeling thing. Let me move it. Oh my God. I would immediately feel like queasy.
So at that point, you still want to have kids. So this is for someone who wants to have kids.
It's not. Well, because vasectomies, while reversible, you can reverse a vasectomy, but it doesn't always work.
Oh, really?
So this is his idea as opposed to doing all these surgeries and stuff. You just have this one thing, and when you want to, it's on, and when you want to hold it back, it's off.
There's many places that I'd want to be a fly on the wall. That surgery is not one of them.
Oh my god. Insane.
I mean, it's a fantastic idea. I just feel like every time I would, like what Josh said, have to reach under my balls and hit a switch to be like, come please now.
Right.
Or not, I would immediately go soft.
If the switch could be somewhere else, maybe.
I know that was the last one.
If I could snap my fingers or something.
Anywhere else, even if it was under your armpit or something. Why does it have to be under your balls?
I feel like let's keep it close to the item.
No, I mean, yeah.
Burn some
I think it
cables.
was just to keep it short.
If I like,
same area.
twisted one nipple to turn it on and twisted the other one to turn it off, or if there was like
Yeah.
What are you
hot,
doing?
hot and cold, it's like the shower, like
Yeah.
getting it just
Except
right.
while you're having sex, you don't want the girl to be like, teasing your nipples and accidentally turning it on and off.
Or teasing your armpit, like where you wanted to put it.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I think there needs to be some form. The condom should work, but like not everybody uses
Yeah, well, yeah,
it.
if you
Not
use
always. Yeah, right. But it's like you just need to be safe. And if there's a male contraceptive, that would be like easy or something like that. Sounds like a crazy hard idea. But it's a step in a direction that we need to go. Like, be responsible. We should be doing stuff too. Like, girls have to take pills.
Yeah, for sure.
That can sometimes screw with their bodies. Just so that they can't get pregnant. It's like, well, there should be something to do too. Like, I don't want to grow like a third ball or something. I don't know. Wouldn't mind that. I guess.
Third ball might be okay.
Yeah, but like it's something.
But where is it?
True.
Armpit.
Interesting armpit, I guess. Yeah.
Every time you do this, like, oh!
Putting on deodorant. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh God! What happened? I got hit in the balls.
You definitely sprained it, right?
Don't tickle me!
Please don't tell me why. Just don't ask. Don't ask.
I think you wouldn't be able to just hold your arms at your side. Even that, you'd have to the arm that the ball is hanging on would have to be up all the time.
Oh.
You just have this little ball thing going.
You know what freaks me out so hard is like, sometimes when you're having sex, and the majority of times, like your balls go back up in you,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh my God, like that.
I mean, well, they shrink.
They shrink, yeah, but literally that.
Looks,
But
the scrotum shrinks.
yeah, and sometimes they can't physically almost go back up inside you. That's like, and so crazy that like that's how close women and men are. That like women it went up basically to form ovaries, and men they just drop.
It's weirder for me that when I'm having sex with a girl and my balls retract, her balls come out.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're just hanging there flapping in the wind.
I think
What
that's,
when they retract, they flip that switch?
so.
Oh,
Good
God,
point.
It's dangerous.
So,
Yeah, how do you
so
do
Brian, what you need to do is correct your mother and say you go through so many women,
that? Yeah.
cut off the women, and then you go through so many men.
Got
that
it, got
feel like if their balls hanging out.
Yeah, I haven't told my mom
them.
I'm gay yet. Yeah, not yet. One day.
Does she listen to the podcast?
No.
I was just saying, she will
She's
know
good.
on Friday.
She's good. Yeah, I don't know. That is fantastic. I
think it's
have
insane.
never heard that.
But I hope to hear more about it this year as these other 25 men get it implanted.
And it's so he invented it. And he's paying for it. He's not even. There's no other testing or trial. I guess you really don't get it. It's not a drug where you do drug trials. It's more of an implant.
I mean, he's apparently he was his test subject, and then I don't know exactly how he found these 25 people that also want to do it.
Isn't it how like most mad scientists become like the villain? Is like they're their own test subject first, like
And
like
this
Green
crazy-
Goblin.
Yeah,
He
yep,
gets
exactly.
like superpowers.
Yeah, and then they could turn like Green Goblin was like he tested it on himself,
Right.
and then he became the Green Goblin.
Maybe this German carpenter is the real life Green Goblin.
But I don't even want to know what powers he's gonna have, like where it was put, where it's coming from. It's a great idea though. I mean, how weird of a feeling would it be? Because like an orgasm isn't just the actual ejaculate. It's like the feeling of the penis as well, like throbbing. So it's like, man,
Say throbbing
like
penis.
throbbing
again.
penis.
Yeah. Ooh.
But it's actually that reaction as well. So if you turn off the flow, but you still have an orgasm, do you just not come and you have that reaction? Right? You would still have an orgasm, but you just wouldn't.
Yeah, I feel like I remember when I was like I was like kid, and I was first having orgasms. I feel like I would have the feeling,
but
nothing would come out.
So almost
just like that.
it'd be like multiple orgasms.
But you are making the semen. So where's the semen going when the switch is on and off?
Like
Is it just
like later when
pulling
you're
up somewhere?
done, when you flip the switch, does it just come out? Ah!
And if you go for like weeks holding it off and then you turn it on, you just have like the biggest cum explosion
Yeah,
ever.
you forget. What if you forgot that it was off for like weeks, and you're like, hey, why am I not? Oh,
You
let me
just
go
massive
check.
sore balls.
Oh, gross. It sounds terrible.
I mean, it sounds like you would get blue balls. Because I mean, that's what like that is. Like your balls are making it, but then there's no release, and then it just gets sore.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you're just giving yourself blue balls all the time.
Yeah, if that's like safe for this guy.
Hey, I'm sure he knows. He's a carpenter.
Do me a favor. Put a tab on this story, and we should follow out throughout the year.
Okay.
Because
I'm going to put all the links to all these things in the description of the podcast, so people can go check it out if they want to.
Cool.
And yeah, we'll keep up with it.
Oh my God.
Let's follow him on Twitter.
Let's follow his exploits. That's what we heard about you.
All right, I'll look for his Twitter handle. Yeah.
It's probably big old balls, I think eventually or something.
Clogged cum. Gross.
At clogged. So. And on that note, let's do some reviews.
Oh, that sounds great.
Let's do some reviews. If
You
someone
guys watch anything this
if someone could throw it to me, I have
would
a
love
same review.
for Josh to throw that to you.
I have a same review of what I reviewed last week, but the
Man,
rest of the
Castle.
season.
You finished it?
Yes.
Sick.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, Leo.
Would
No.
You.
please
Cat.
meow.
This
Williams.
sounds awful, by the way, in editing. So, Josh, ask me.
Oh, don't edit this. Make the whole
Yeah,
podcast.
what are you talking about? This is great.
Leo, will you please give us a 3-word review followed by a sexy cat meow for Man in the High Castle?
All right. Thank you, Josh.
Oh, you are so welcome.
Colorful. Confusing.
Will there be a third C word?
Well, there will be now, I think.
Castlelicious.
Anticlimactic.
There's a C in there.
Kind of a C there.
Wow. Couple of C's.
Oh, look at that high squeal.
Very
Thank you,
sexy.
thank you.
yeah.
No spoilers, obviously. There was somewhere I thought the story was going. Probably about halfway through, maybe a couple, like 4 episodes in, and then it kind of hit that reveal, and then I was like, oh, and then it didn't really do that anymore, and I'm like trying to skirt it. I mean, it's still visually beautiful, great story. In the very ending, I'm not sure if they're setting up for like a sequel or something, or if it's just almost like a Soprano style, like fade to black, make your own thing.
As far as you know, they're only making 1 season?
As far as I know, yeah. So
Oh.
I'm curious about that. But the
Interesting.
more I think about, I'm like basically still processing it because I finished it last night. So the more I think of that ending, I have an idea of what maybe was happening, but I would need like you guys to finish it too, so we can have a discussion because
I do want to start it.
it is very interesting, the whole ride, and I love the idea of it, but it does get to a point where I'm just like, I don't know. Like, the idea that I had in my head was a little bit cooler than I think maybe the payoff was. So, so I don't know. I just wanted to give an update I was going to do it on the website and do like a blog update on it, but I knew we were doing this a couple days early, so.
I feel like you could still throw it on there.
Yeah, and I will. I'll do my review of Man.
Yeah.
We should do reviews and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
All right.
Anyone else?
You recommend watching it?
I
though?
recommend it. I just if you're like me and you kind of like to know what's happening ahead of time or where it'd be cool if it went, just enjoy it for the experience. That's what I would say. Just watch it, enjoy it for the experience, and just enjoy the ride. And then afterwards, we can all talk about it because there's a lot of cool stuff.
I will. I do want to.
So,
Start it soon.
do you guys? What about you guys?
Brian, did you watch anything this week?
I did.
What did you possibly watch?
What could you have possibly watched?
You know what? Don't even tell me. Brian, could you please give us all a 3-word review followed by a sexy cat meow of whatever you have written on your paper that you wanted to review?
Yes. I watched a couple of movies this week.
Oh yeah, I did see on Facebook that you watched them.
Yeah. Chad, my roommate, got some screeners.
Lucky
Nice.
dog.
He's off social media. I don't know how you saw those.
That's true. I'm on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
social's up there.
Because it went to Facebook from Twitter.
Always does.
Probably.
Great idea. But I never barely post anything on Facebook.
So 2 movies that I watched were The Big Short and
I wanna see that.
and Room.
I want to see that.
They were both good for sure. I think I'll review Room just because The Big Short is more, I don't know, we've talked about enough real life bullshit. Government shit.
Let's talk about Room.
So we'll talk about Room. So my 3-word review of Room.
Based on a true story.
Is it really?
Well, I mean, I think true events. I
Yeah.
think so.
I mean, I'm sure shit like that happens all the time. Big Short is certainly based on...
It's based on Kimmy Schmidt.
Got it. Perfect. Okay, so Room. Intense. Scary. Anxiety.
Oh, so
okay.
sexy.
Very sexy. Yeah,
It's
very
gonna be
sexy.
okay. You're enjoying this.
Very sexy man.
All right. Talk about it. Talk about it.
So I went into it
No spoilers. Haven't seen it.
not knowing
We're just kidding. I don't care. Spoilers.
not knowing anything about it, except that Allison Brie was in it and was apparently good. Allison Brie,
Brie
Brie
Larson.
Larson, Jesus. It was, yeah, I don't have to say a ton or whatever, but it is just like, I was just constantly like realizing that I was like squeezing my arm and like
What's the
very
premise? What's the premise of
stressed
this
and
movie?
so like very high anxiety level. Brie Larson has been kidnapped and is being held in a room.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's just fucking very intense, but great acting. I was certainly drawn into it, but it was just like I was just so stressed out watching it. I can't stress that part enough.
Can I guess, and you don't have to tell me either way,
Sure.
is the kidnapper Cat Williams?
Let me just say, in the trailer that I saw,
Yeah, and that's how I wasn't sure what to say because I haven't even seen a trailer for it, so I don't know what they gave away.
I've seen a trailer, so you have said less than what the trailer says.
Okay, great.
But in the trailer,
Yeah, this guy.
you hear a voice on the other side of the door and said, "You're never leaving this room because I'm straight pimpin'."
All right, fine. I wasn't gonna say anything, but yes, Cat Williams is the kidnapper. Okay.
I mean, we probably wouldn't have known, but
Right.
But the Chinese title of this movie was "Cat Williams is a kidnapper."
yeah. We should definitely do an update on movies in like a year.
He's a ghost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would watch it. It's just very stressful.
Oh my god.
And The Big Short was good too, but it's sort of like making a murderer, where like when you're done watching it, it just makes you so mad because like it portrays what really happened not too long ago in this country,
It sucks.
or really around the world, and it's just like it's maddening because it's such bullshit.
I gotta re-sign up for this Netflix. Everyone's talking
Yeah,
about.
it's NETFLIC.
Yeah, he's just been chilling.
And is that a .com? I've just been really into it.
And chilling.
I've just been and chilling, and just been really into just Amazon Prime, because the only thing they have is Cat Williams documentaries.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
It's so great. Yeah, I heard he's great in Man in the High Castle, and he's great in Transparent.
I don't want to spoil it again, but like it
Right.
turns out that like actually Hitler had been killed a
Okay.
very long time ago.
Sure.
And instead, in his steed, it was instead of Sieg Heil, they wanted everyone to say Sieg Pippin.
Wow, very
So,
cool.
but
I'm gonna watch the show.
That's not the reveal until like the last like 3 episodes.
Right.
So it's not a super big spoiler that Cat Williams is the main bad guy, but it's in there.
Main bad guy, Cat Williams.
Josh, what about you?
I'm trying to think what I want to review.
I want to see The Room now. That sounds interesting.
I did
I'm gonna
watch
hold
just
myself.
Just rude.
I'm gonna go see The Room.
But also watch
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I own the room.
This movie sucks. What was Brian talking about?
Brian was so anxious
That's not
watching
the
the room.
plot of this movie at all.
None of this is intense.
Oh, it's crazy. Oh god. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
all I watched this week, I binged all of Making a Murderer, so I've seen the whole thing.
Oh yeah, right.
And I feel like I don't have anything unique to say that hasn't already been said by everyone who's watched the show.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Uh-huh.
have a different take on it.
Okay.
Same emotions and thoughts and frustrations that everyone had watching it. And the only other thing I watched this week is something that Brian's already given a 3 review,
Oh.
which is Fargo. I watched the first episode of Fargo,
Oh,
which
nice.
is really cool.
Yeah, good, right?
Yeah, it felt like a movie.
It's a good season. Great season.
So I'm trying to think what I could review. Thinking maybe something like I read.
Yeah. Ooh.
I did get one of my Christmas presents that I got from my granny was
Granny.
the collected. It's the whole. I didn't realize it was the whole series. I didn't realize it was done. But it was a comic series that I was reading online. And I really enjoyed a different take on Hawkeye.
Oh.
And it's really funny. It's about what he does when he's not out being an Avenger. So all the story is just in his apartment complex,
Yeah.
and just like the stuff that happens there.
That's awesome.
Very small.
That's awesome.
But the art style is awesome. And I believe the the writer is Matt Fraction. I believe that's his name.
That's a very cool name.
And Fractions. And
His last
then
name's Faction?
Faction.
And you have to say it confusingly too, or else it's not that. The inflection has to be confused.
But that's what. Yeah, I wasn't. Had I known I was going to review this, I would have made sure I had those names correct. But I read most of the issues online, and then but I hadn't
Legally.
Yeah, through the Marvel Unlimited account. It's kind of like Netflix, where like you don't own the digital comics, but like for most of their
twice in one episode, people talking about this Netflix.
But yeah, Marvel Unlimited. It's
just
like,
chill.
You can read the comics online for free. It's a monthly thing, or you can pay for the year. And so like anything that's been out for like a while, you can read. Like brand new stuff, you can't. You just have to buy digitally. So I'd read everything that was available to read of this Hawkeye series that was free. Through the Marvel Unlimited. I hadn't finished it, and so then I asked for like the collected book that had just come out, like a hardback of all the issues so far, but I didn't realize that was the end. There will be no more. So I reread from the beginning, everything I'd read so far, and then got to the end and finished it this past week as well.
Ryan Stahl.
So I guess I will I'll
review that.
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to throw it to him?
Hey, Josh, can you give Leo and myself and Daisy Ridley bobblehead
and people watching
Cryosomnus and the other people watching Iron Man and everybody listening 3-word review followed by a sexy cat meow of the Hawkeye online comic that your granny sent you.
Yes. It is a normal comic. Like it was available to buy print issues.
I only want to hear a review of the Hawkeye online comic that Granny sent you.
Specifically.
Send me the online one. Funny. Creative. Simple. Meow Pippin.
Yes.
Ooh, a true Cat Williams cat meow.
Cat Williams cat meow.
Very nice.
It's very funny. I've never thought of Hawkeye as like a funny character, but he's these comics make me laugh because he's dealing with not world-ending
mundane
situations. Yeah, mundane things. And I can hear his voice a lot. Like while reading it, I get like the inflection and stuff that he has. Like a lot of times, like if he spills coffee or if say like taped up a box and like the tape didn't hold and the box splits open, he always says like, "Oh, coffee." Like, oh, tape. He does that type of thing, and so I kind of like get that. Like something like some object or whatever like disappoints him in some way. He's like, oh, shoes. Like, I know how that's being said, even though I'm just reading the text bubble. Right. Creative. They do some very inventive storytelling. He has a dog. And one issue is told completely from the dog's perspective.
That is awesome.
Whoa.
And so you'll see the characters and there's speech bubbles, but most of the text is all like scribble scrabble, and there'll be one word here, one word there that the dog knows that he's heard that word before.
That's pretty cool.
And then his whole the way he sees the world is like you'll see like the icons of things, and then there'll be like all these little images that stick out, and it's like the different scents, like smells that they have, and like his connection to them, and like how they connect to other things, and like how he is like following this trail and stuff like that. It's really really interesting. I'd never seen a comic do that, so I thought that was very creative. And then simple, the art style, and I want to make sure. I'm not making sure, but I'm pretty sure that the artist's name is David Aja, A-J-A. I really really dig the art style. It's very simple. It looks almost kind of like a coloring book, and it's very pleasing to look at. They don't use a lot of colors, but like the art style itself, like the drawings, they're not a lot of details. So it's not like super like realistic looking people. If something's kind of far away, it's like almost
almost like a bubble figure.
Yeah.
But but it's done really well. Like so I have the books, you can check it out. But at first I never
online
seen
book you're talking about?
Yeah, I have the online book.
Yeah,
She
the
sent it to
online
me.
book.
It's online in my room.
Got it.
It's online on my
But
shelf.
you're not getting it unless Josh's granny sends it to you.
Yeah, it's
All right.
online book in my granny.
Yeah. Hey, online comics are like boobs, you know?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, comics are. Like
I'd rather hold it in
anyway.
my hand.
But yeah, so I love it. So I'm glad I own it. It's something that I will reread again in the
Nice,
future.
that's awesome.
I'd say its art style.
Shit, boy.
It sounds very cool. That kind of makes or break a comic for me. If I
The
like
art.
if I like the art, then I'm like, oh, I could read this and watch it. But if I don't like it, I'm like, all right.
That is kind of my just like initial deciding factor. If I'm flipping through something, like if I have a friend who's like, hey, I got these 3 different comics, like I think you'd be interested in them, and like I have a choice, I would kind of flip through and see like which art style appeals to me most, and like that would usually be the one that I would go toward.
Yeah.
But
Before reading and kind of seeing what the.
But I will say when I am reading comics, I tend to focus mostly on the text of what they're saying, and I don't
Right,
spend a lot of
right.
time looking at them. Like the story is what makes me keep going.
Yeah.
If the art style was awesome, but I didn't really care for the story, I'd stop reading.
Yeah.
But the other way around, no.
Thank you, Cryos, on this. Would you like to go on a date, man or woman? I don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah, I don't. I think that's good. You know, let's everybody go read comics and buy them and get your granny to, live or dead, send you them.
Yeah, my favorite comic writer is Brian K. Vaughan, and I've just been reading his stuff like crazy, as much as I can.
Yeah, I gotta read that the one that takes place in L.A., but like it's 50 years, 60 years from now.
Oh yeah, in Canada.
Canada, okay.
Because in Canada,
Oh, I thought it
it's like
was LA.
150 years in the future, and it's like America's the bad guy. They're like taking over. They're like fighting Canada.
Guys,
No, the one about like
Granny is the bad guy.
That one. Yeah. The Private Eye.
Yeah.
I got that one too.
I want to check that out.
That one's really cool.
What
I've yet
else?
to read anything by Brian K. Vaughan, then I'm just like, so far I love everything.
Meh.
Meh.
Does anybody have anything else to review?
Nah.
Cool. All right. Well, for PSA podcast episode 13,
13.
I have been one of your hosts, Leo Kovalik.
What's your name, Leo? Maybe Josh knows.
Leo, make war, not war,
Make love and war and pizza.
Kovalik Jr. You can find me at Kovalik317 on Twitter. I'll have all my tweetings there. Normally, kind of just pictures of crime scenes. Big thing I enjoy. Ones that I committed or not, whatever. And then also on twitch.tv/Kovalik317. That is Kovalik, my last name, plus 317, the number of people I've killed. All right, and again, you can find all of us at www.normallynormal.com, making blog posts, having a good time. Josh.
I am Josh Pizza Patton. I am on Twitter at Patton_Josh, and I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/primordialbooze. And that's really all I've got to plug.
Brian.
What's my nickname again, Josh?
You are Brian. Give me liberty and give me death and give me pizza, Colbert Kennedy.
That's me, that's right. Since I'm not Instagramming or Facebooking so far this year, just find me at _BPCK on Twitter. I have contacted at BPCK on Twitter and Twitter support to see if I can have that handle.
Is it in use? Is he using it?
I mean, it is an account, but they haven't used it in over 2 years.
Oh, you gotta get that.
And so I asked, I tweeted him like exactly. It's like the British. I can't remember. It's like a chess club. I can't remember what the BBCK stands for, but it's
really?
ridiculous.
If you got that name, would you have to start over with Twitter? You can't change the Twitter
I
handle.
think Twitter support, I think, can adjust.
Yeah, they can fix it. They've done that for me before in the past.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because
It used to be Butt Monster.
I wonder.
I was Butt Monster for a
I
while.
remember. I mean, I still follow Butt Monster. I haven't seen.
Well, somebody else already took it over, and they're keeping it real active and updated.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Because I would prefer to have at Josh Patton. But I remember when I first signed up to Twitter, 8 years ago or something like that.
Somebody had it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that's what, and they had Pat and Josh, and so I had to do like the @Patton_Josh or whatever.
Oh,
It was the only form of my name I could do.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Well, nobody got back to me yet, so maybe I'll just be @_BPCK forever. But yeah, check me out there or at imbck.com.
Guys, this is pretty fun. Probably sounds awful. Episode 13. I like it.
Unlucky or lucky.
Are you guys feel like a 14's coming, or how do you guys feel?
I feel like 500 million is coming.
We'll save it. We'll save it for off air.
Yeah, we gotta check these lotto numbers, man.
Bye.
See ya!
I feel like our harmonies get worse each time.
I promise.
That was so good!
I promise I'm not going to do Cat Williams at the end of it. I absolutely promise I'm not going to do some like, oh,
No, yeah, sure. Sure.
try to find like a way of him. Hi, Ustream. What's going on?
Ustream, focus on you now, Stream.
Cryosomnus, we do this every week. We just switched to Wednesdays, so Wednesday around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
When do you know if you start basketball, what time that'll be on Wednesdays?
No, we're gonna find out. Either 6 or 8.
Oh, okay.
How hard are you going to try to find out?
Medium hard?
And how are you gonna play basketball?
Maximum hard.
Nice. All right, guys. Let's see some stats, y'all. All right, 0. Here we go. Whoa! Broadcast, cool, funny. Oh, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Great. Love it.
Oh, I had to see that. What is this thing?
Hey, fat bastard, thanks for watching from London. Our house is mad.
Thank you. Is that a good thing? Do people say that?
I think so.
Mad means like crazy.
I think we still leaning in the mic.
Habit.
every time you started to talk, you started leaning in.
Damn it.
Cryo's East Coast, Leo.
East Coast. Hey, Cryo. Where on the East Coast? I would like to know. This is me asking, on a personal level. Give me full deets.
Level.
Give me full.
Now that we're not recording a podcast, I'm gonna get some
Deets.
chips and salsa.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Full deets, y'all.
I am. Oh, wait. Guys, I have today's Powerball numbers.
Oh, hold on. I don't have my laptop.
Wednesday, January 6th, winning numbers. Do you guys remember offhand what they were?
No, mine's in my wallet.
It's going to be a tough one, I think.
Does it say if I won already?
Fuck Donald Duck Trump. Hey, wow, hey you. What is this picture from? That's good. Yeah!
Why does it leave so quick?
I know, why is it doing that?
Oh, because it loses our face.
What?
Got my number.
Oh, should I get my number?
Oof.
I'm gonna be rich.
I need to get that number, don't I?
Rich, bitch. Did you just buy one?
Bought 2, but they put both numbers on the paper.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I never bought one.
Oh, yeah, they do that. Do.
I was like, oh, 2 Powerball things. They printed one thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Pretty sure I said 2, bro.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. You charged me for 2.
Dick balloon. Oh, man.
Oh, why is it literally right in my face? I like it. All right. So we're getting numbers, huh?
I got some numbers out here.
Prepare to lose their mind.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Can I have a chip?
Yeah, boy.
Everyone prepare to lose their
better.
goddamn mind.
You better taste this chip. Thanks, dude. Ooh.
Was that a good chip?
That was a good chip.
Was the salsa to yap it in?
I didn't use any, but of course
All right, you
I
need to go slow, Brian.
Okay.
Josh, unless you have a second.
I'm coming.
Ohio, I like Ohio. We have a friend from Ohio.
All right, Ustream, you're about to watch us win $500 million.
Fuck yeah! You guys ready?
Hold on. Yeah, so like your ticket is the ballot receipt. All right.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't win, you could fight over this and kill me.
Yeah.
All right, can we go? Let's go first number, please.
The first number. So I make sure today's January 6th, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
the
the
Powerball.
Wednesday, January 6th, 2016 numbers.
This is Powerball, not Mega Millions, right?
Powerball, yes.
Okay, great. $500 million jackpot. The first number is 2.
Damn it.
I'm already out.
Hey, we can.
That's right. You can get
Something.
You can still win money. The second number is 11.
Nope.
The third number is 47.
Well, then I'm waiting. Yeah, I don't know.
The fourth number is 62.
Close.
The fifth number is 63.
Nope. And let's give me the power, please.
And the Powerball number 17.
What do I get if my Powerball number was the first number? One of my Powerballs was 2.
Wow. Somebody
Did you guys just random pick those, or did you pick?
I
the
always
numbers?
random. Yeah. So, because come on, what are the odds? You would pick it and they'd be the exact. I mean, they're even more
insane.
But somebody, if someone didn't win, it's going to go up again, which is insane.
Yeah, this is big. 500 million. That's fucking. That's a lot.
And that'll be the top
How
of
much
next
time do
week's.
they have to claim that they won before?
I think you have like a year. I think it says on that ticket actually.
I think it's 90 days.
No, how much time do you have to claim before they drew another drawing?
Oh, well, the next draw is in like 2 days.
So what if you won and then,
I thought it was.
someone else wins?
Is it 2 days? I thought it was once a week.
It says every Wednesday and Saturday.
Oh, that's it then. Yeah, Wednesday and Saturday.
But what if like someone did win today, but they just hadn't checked yet, and then Saturday it's different numbers, and then they won?
All right, your ticket,
yeah, I
not
don't
to
know.
pay sums of dollars. So you check your ticket immediately to ensure the information is correct. Sign the back of your ticket to indicate ownership. Winning ticket must be redeemed within $180. 180 days from
What
after
if
the
there are multiple
draw.
winners?
I mean, that happens all the time. There's always multiple winners. And then
Oh.
you just gotta split it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Everybody has a friend in Ohio. That's how it always is.
The Mega Millions is only at 165 million right now.
You all in your 20s. Scotland. Yo, what up, Scotland? Holy shit. You hit the lotto. Iron Man, I want to hear that.
yeah.
You were watching the stream. Remember
Holy
us.
shit! I hit the lotto from Scotland. We still are getting fucking European
Yeah.
viewers. I love it.
We did start around 8.
We started around our normal time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
that's
it?
true.
Is it like super El Nino-y out there?
El Nino.
El Nino. Fantasy 5 is only 76,000. That's bullshit.
Damn.
Oh, it still sounds like it's fucking El Nino.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's some pretty heavy El Nino out here. You guys want some proof?
Oh no.
Oh man.
Let's put the cats
Rating
outside.
system, it's so good.
It literally sounds like so much heavy water just smashing down.
Don't look too bad.
Don't look stupid. Don't lock me out there now.
I'm coming too. Oh god.
Oh my god.
And then like all this.
Holy shit.
It's pretty crazy, huh? And it normally just like splashes over into my like room.
Yeah. Wow. Right.
Pretty great, huh?
Fucking rain,
Bro,
bro.
you like that?
I do, very much. I like this place, you know?
For when I grill.
Uh,
Grill with my gal, you know what I mean?
God, I would love to grow. Who's that, Josh?
Yo, what up, Jenny Lee and Z? I wonder how the audio is going to sound now that it's closer, too. I mean, it's not much closer, but
Oh yeah.
we'll see. You guys want to, like, play some Amplitude, or
Oh yeah.
Rocket League, or... All right, your
every
stream. We stream. We all stream for you stream.
Yeah!
I'll take a beer. You just won the lotto, bro. You buy it.
Right.
You guys in Cali? Yes, San Jose. We are in Los Angeles. Real Trail says hipsters. Hello. That's us. Super hip.
Real hit.
Cheers. Yeah, we're pretty fucking hip, bro.
Pretty hip. You can find us just being hip here at Hippie Town. Hip, hip, hip.
Hip, hip, hip. Hooray, every time.
All right, guys. Thank you, Ustream. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to play some
Thank you
Amplitude
very
now.
much.
We highly
Amplitude.
suggest doing the same.
I'm going to take my date
They're still.
A home.
You know, I want that to be last night. I'm going to take my date and I'm going to copy and paste that to her wall. I'm going to cut out just that.